Well, open gym now is the time of the show because
Yeah.
people be at work at school. But let me let you do an intro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the intro. What's good? Back again, you casuals. Gangs all here. Another episode of Open Field. A lot of narratives to push. A lot of stuff going on, man. But before we get into anything, real quick, shout out to GOAT member, Cold Son, Radis, Comatose, and the Clutch, Legend member, Skamet. Man, a lot of stuff to talk about. But before we talk about some of this stuff, we got a little things going on here at Players Choice. Coming up for Christmas, we got the Legendary Showdown. Deck the Halls, December 23rd. Uncle Chill versus Ticket, the man, the myth, the most hated. That's gonna be a pretty good matchup. I'm pretty sure everybody here looking forward to that. But yeah, man, back with another episode, Thursday night football, open field, boring game. I don't even want to talk about that, but it's a lot going on. But might as well just get into it real quick and then go from there. Raiders versus the Justin Herbertless Chargers tonight, Thursday night football. I don't know how to feel about that one. Only reason why I really don't, only reason why I'll probably watch it is for AP because I'm just rooting for his success.
Tony appears.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that team looks competent enough to get him the job again. Hopefully, you know how it goes. There's no guarantee that he'll get the job.
I'm with you. I mean, he was part of the Giants Super Bowl run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm with the success, but this game's gonna be so boring, bro. Like the Vikings and the Raiders. What was it? 0-3, and then the Patriots and the Chargers 0-6. Like, what? what is?
Those are bad games.
Those are terrible games.
What up, Trent?
Chargers Raiders, not expecting a lot. But I will say this though. Since it's nasty time, I'm just asking a question. When it comes down to it, because it's time to be a little nasty. At some point, when do we expect more out of a top 5 quarterback?
I knew it was gonna get to Herbert.
Who was that name?
I'm Mr. Nasty now. So
who was that name?
What?
Who was that? Like
Dev?
Oh, it's Dev. It's Dev.
No, I'm saying no. Where the hell? Who was the top 5 quarterback?
The top 5 quarterback. Oh, Mr. Amazing talent, Mr. Not a choke artist apparently. Justin Herbert.
He's out for the season, right?
No. Now I'm like, I don't blame him for losing.
Yeah. But what he's saying is just looking at it, just like since he's out, just assessing everything. Since pretty much the smoke is about to die down, there's no narrative to push since he's currently playing.
I noticed though. If any one of y'all quarterbacks that y'all love and preach and talk about had a situation like Herbert, y'all wouldn't be saying this shit.
Mm-hmm. We also wouldn't be saying they're top 5. So the thing about Herbert,
that's a lot.
That's
a flat out lie. What you just said.
What in the same situation when it comes to Herbert's success, who would put them top 5? Like Joe Burrow didn't get top 5 until he made that playoff run. Josh Allen, same thing. Lamar Jackson.
But here's the thing, though.
Lamar Jackson got an MVP actually.
But here's the thing, though. First off, Manny, sit down, bro. You making mad noise. But first off, again, no quarterback in the top 10 has ever played with bottom 5 defenses his whole career.
Whole career.
Yeah.
Whole career.
Not
a single one.
And his coach has been and his coach is bad. Like Brandon Staley.
Not a single one has played
last year.
That's been bottom 5 every year.
Okay, so when it comes down to it, and I'm just gonna be very clear, with Justin Herbert, what is his best season of his career so far?
Probably last year.
No, it wasn't last year.
It was
2021.
2021. Okay, his rookie year's up there too.
Yeah, his rookie
year and his second year. So ever since his rookie year and his second year, do you think that he's improved?
Yes, I think he has improved, but this year, I think under circumstances because he is playing with the injury. And his team has gotten better. Has he been the best? No, at all. But he has improved. I don't think he's regressed, in my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie. We're about to start saying Justin Herbert's regressing.
But I don't think none of these young quarterbacks regress, in my opinion. I think everybody's gotten better.
Regress?
Yeah. I don't think no one. Well, Mac Jones regressed.
I think we just.
Well, T-Law stayed the same.
I think we just trying to like push like narratives and not looking at the tape and what Justin Herbert's on.
Oh, Justin Herbert with the
I see
tape.
what
You
Justin
put
Herbert.
that tape on, bro.
Nah,
top
you
five
don't.
Quarterback easy.
You wouldn't be asking. You wouldn't be asking. You wouldn't be asking. You wouldn't be asking this question if you know what Justin Herbert's been going through. You wouldn't ask this question, bro.
I wouldn't put someone top 5 automatically based off talent either.
But Justin,
but his production is good too.
Justin
Yeah,
Herbert,
Not recently. The last few years it hasn't been.
few years, fuck is you talking about?
Bro, he's doing 4K
I said,
every
bro.
year, bro.
What did you?
No,
what are you talking
He puts up the stats.
about? How you gonna say his production's not good? The only thing that's just missed is that they're not making the playoffs. And the
He
main,
doesn't have the defense.
main reason why they don't make defense is, make defense. Why they don't make the playoffs? Because of their defense. In 60 starts of Justin Herbert's career, he averaged 25. Their offense averaged 25.3 points per game. And you look at the defensive side of the ball, and them 60 starts, Brandon Staley and that defense has given up 25.5. Come on, bro. That's terrible.
Before you're going in the game, you're projected to lose.
Come on, bro. That's terrible. Like,
Okay,
no quarterback in the top 5 has that situation. With that
top 5, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't say anybody as of right now has a terrible defensive situation in the top 5. But at the same time, other than the aspect of the talent, even though a lot of close game situations I've seen him lose, when it comes down to it, I feel like when the quarterback is put in a top 5 conversation, it needs to be more than what you've done in the regular season. Am I wrong? Everything you've done.
So is Lamar in your top 5 or no?
Yeah.
So why?
Well, Lamar's the MVP, and he's made the playoffs.
No, but you said regular season, but he ain't performing in the playoffs.
I said multiple things. So Lamar is an MVP. Lamar had multiple winning seasons, top of the conference seasons, and he's won a playoff game, and has been to multiple playoff situations. Justin Herbert's been to one playoffs and been to one playoff game and had one of the worst.
Because I will say this too.
Hold on, real quick, because I noticed though on Jesus Christ, because again, we're talking about Lamar, and don't get it twisted. Lamar hasn't had the great pieces around him on offense, but on the defensive side,
defense is like that
every year.
Always like that.
I get what y'all saying.
So that helps him OD. That helps him crazy. We have to acknowledge that now because Justin Herbert is him.
It helps to a sense. It helps to a sense, yes, but you know how football go, bro.
Like, you know what that is to put up 25 points a game, and you know your defense gonna give up 25, so I have to put up 30 to win.
But Manning,
you know what it is when you throw
the most interceptions. How football goes. Even if you do have an elite, even if you do have an elite defense, it comes a point in time where you have to bail them out. Even with that elite defense, they was like on the times
Herbert has bailed them out, and then they'll give up bullshit, and he has to try to do it again.
I will give you that. I will give you that, but it's like that defensive argument is. I'm just specifically going off Lamar's play. I get it. I 100% agree. In the realm of football, you would much rather have the defenses Lamar have versus the defenses Justin Herbert have. But what I'm saying, based off of the narrative that was spit, that's why I say recency bias with Lamar is crazy. Because when he first came into the league, the Ravens was bad, about to miss the playoffs. He helped them boys go on a win streak, helped them make the playoffs. Cool, bad team. The very next year, bro, the MVP season. What everybody followed that up with, like, oh, bro, you got to win in the playoffs because he had that first round playoff look bad. The very next season, he wins a playoff game, and then the next season after that, he gets hurt in the playoffs, and then he gets hurt in the season after.
But you can't tell me he played good in that, like great in that game. You can't tell me he played amazing.
Bro, I feel what people be saying, bro, but at the end of the day, bro, it's win a game. Because at the end of the day, Joe Burrow got his claim to fame because I even hyped him up. He got his claim to fame off what? A playoff run. And you can't say he just played great in all those playoff games, but he did what it takes to win those playoff games. He didn't mess up in those playoff games. He didn't lose his team those playoff games. It was a game he won versus
he did last year,
where he got sacked 9 times. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll give you that last time, but I'm just saying what these quarterbacks get with the claim to fame is sometimes when it comes to Lamar Jackson, we quick to sweep it up under the rug and be like, oh, yeah, this is another narrative.
I just wanted to say this.
What annoys me so much is the fact that this question got even brought up. It shouldn't even get brought up. Like, I'm saying, like, there's quarterbacks in this league that can have probably 4 good drives and win. Mm-hmm. Justin Herbert can't afford to do that. If Justin Herbert plays mid, 9 times out of 10, you're losing.
Because I want
He has
That's
to carry
like
that
most
much.
elite.
He probably has one of the.
it's
He
not.
probably has
No,
the
it's not.
second biggest
No, it's
carry
not.
job.
And not only that, I want to hear this too when you're done.
You can do that with Josh Allen, Herbert. I even see Mahomes play miss
Nah,
sometimes.
you can't do that with Mahomes no more. His defense is like that.
No, I'm saying even Mahomes right now is a top 5 defense, but you can't name because again the situation that Herbert's in is dog shit, and nobody wants to.
Yeah, and I want to say this too because another thing with the Herbert thing is like this.
Yeah.
There's no other quarterback
Number one
outside,
headband.
like let's say outside the top 5. Like we're not gonna put CJ Stroud
That's the
up there.
conversation.
We're not gonna put Dak Prescott up there. We're not gonna put Trevor. Even though I love Trevor. We're not gonna put Trevor up there. We're not gonna put Brock Purdy up there. The thing with Herbert is like we can't use I don't want to use the playoff thing because he's still young in his career. Like he's on his 3rd, 4th season right now, and his rookie year he got trusted in. Obviously, he missed his 2nd year, and he made it his 3rd year. And this year, they're not gonna make it. But there's a lot of context to why they're not gonna make it.
For Justin Herbert?
No, we're
asking questions.
Hey, Big Ron. Hey, Big Ron. I just want to. Hey, I feel you too. I want to know why we're using team stats for QB evaluation.
What was the question?
I agree. Yeah, I don't use.
When are we going to start having questions about Justin Herbert, who's supposed to be a top 5 quarterback?
He is a top 5 quarterback. Don't say suppose. He is
top 2.
Okay, let me ask. All right.
The reason why I just want to answer Big Ron question real quick. I just want to know why we.
You can't be able to lose.
You can't. You not.
The reason why for me, in my opinion, the reason why we associate wins with a QB stat, Trent, is because you notice the quarterback literally touches the ball every play, whether it's a run play, whether it's a pass play, whether it's a trick play. He
football is the ultimate team.
He affects the.
I know it's the ultimate team game, but
it's the ultimate team game. But the quarterback affects so much of the game, especially on the offensive end, bro. I had plays, bro, where it was a fullback. I played fullback dive. Quarterback get the ball, muff the snap, drop the snap, bro. Like, so it's like, yeah, you can sit there and be like, oh, it's a run play. It ain't in his hands, but it has to literally touch his hands and get handed off to anybody to where.
Right, but
when y'all say QB's a quarterback style, I'm like,
but it's not.
But Bama, like how
QB's
you
a quarterback stats hilarious. But it's not. Here's the thing, though. It's not fair. But at the end of the day, if you want a team that's not successful and you can start quarterback, you can't be top 5. That's not fair, but it's just
that's where I disagree. I disagree with that.
Wait, time out. Wait, hold on. Wait,
that don't even make sense, bro.
I have a simple question for Early. So Early, when Drew Brees, when they missed the playoffs 3 years in a row, even though he was throwing for 5K and just bugging out, playing great football, but they wasn't on him. But they were missing the playoffs. He won top 5 of you.
What was their record?
They were like 8-8. They were like 8-8 every year. Like for 3 years straight, they won 8-8. They didn't make the playoffs.
I
thought it was easy.
I wouldn't say he's top 5. I'd say he's top 10.
I'm not mad at it.
You got. That's disgusting.
What year though, Trent?
So I think it was from 2014 to 2016 when they went like 3 straight years with what's his name. They went 3 straight years.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I'm gonna name 5 quarterbacks.
I dare you to name 5 quarterbacks. Name them.
You let me know if Herbert is better than these 5 guys.
You better not
Wait, you talking about what?
Hey, Trent.
First, Mahomes.
Trent.
Okay, no.
He's not better than Mahomes.
No.
Josh Allen.
No.
Joe Burrow.
No.
Debatable.
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Lamar Jackson.
In my opinion, no. In my opinion, no.
That's debatable.
I think he is.
No,
you gotta be no.
That's
debatable.
No.
I think he is.
I think Herbert and Lamar are debatable. Herbert and Lamar are debatable.
I think Herbert's better.
Burrow and Lamar.
I don't think Herbert's better than Lamar, really?
As a quarterback, Herbert.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't think so.
Okay,
what do you mean as a quarterback? They're both quarterbacks. They're both quarterbacks.
That argument, because man, you're being nasty right now. You cannot like Jaden Daniels and what you about to do for Lamar. That is nasty. What you about to do?
No, but this is not. No, but this is the thing. I'm talking about when we talking about as a passer, bro. It's not even.
No, I said quarterback. I didn't say as a passer.
I get it. He probably ain't got the prettiest passes or whatever, bro. But I will tell you this. His passes are good enough. Y'all bullshit. He don't have a tool problem. He not noodle arm. He can.
No, you don't.
Any pass there.
Burrow, at the end of the day,
he's starting to throw off platform a lot more.
Nah, you're not about to tell me Justin Herbert
off platform.
You're not about to tell me that, bro.
No, and Justin Herbert and Burrow are close. You're not telling me.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. They're close. But saying
you're not telling me
they're definitely not top 5.
As a
And
quarterback,
yes,
yes,
we
can't be on a losing team be top
and we
five.
can't use Aaron Rodgers. We can't use Aaron Rodgers.
Losing team be top five.
No, I'm
can't
using
use
Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers.
I heard some other
you
people
did
use
not
Aaron
just
Rodgers.
tell me that Joe Burrow and Justin Herbert debatable.
What flavor you got early? What flavor you got early?
What are you saying?
He got chicken flavor.
No, I got Joe Burrow clearing Justin Herbert. I don't care.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're my fault.
that's disgusting.
No, I got chicken, Dave.
I told you.
All between the ears,
That's
my
a W.
boy. Joe Burrow, all between the ears.
Good
Man,
shit.
Joe Burrow's man. Let me tell you, man. They lucky that much. They lucky. They lucky. This was the year. I think this was the year he was gonna win that.
Oh, hold on. Hellfire had a stat though. What'd you say, Hellfire?
2011 to 2013 were the 3 years.
Man, that defense ass.
The 3 straight 5K seasons. 2 of those seasons they were 10. They had 10+ wins both years.
Like, you're not telling me that Drew Brees, just because they didn't make the playoffs.
Oh, he was definitely top 5.
Early level.
And Trent. 2 of those 3 years they won a division.
I know, but I'm saying though, like,
But I mean, that was a winning team.
Well, let me ask you a question: was Brady top 5 when he didn't have a winning record?
What? It's not about winning a ring, man. It's about being a loser.
You said winning record.
You cannot be on a 500 or below team.
Why not? Yeah, bro, that's not
Period.
true.
That's not true. That's not true though. That's not
It
true.
is.
Did Brady go 500?
You're not telling me there was 5 quarterbacks better than Drew Brees.
What was his record his final year with the Bucks? What was Brady's
You're
final
not
year?
naming me 5.
What was Brady's final year?
20 what?
What was his record?
Who you
Brady
talking
with
about?
the Bucks his final year.
They won like 8 and 9, but they made the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. 8 and 9 below 500 record.
They made the playoffs.
Is he a top 5 quarterback?
Oh no,
Yeah,
man,
it doesn't matter.
Tom Brady
All you
was
gotta-
not top 5 his last year in the league. No, not at all.
Yeah, I don't think it's crazy to say it's Brady.
No, not at all. That nigga
Trent,
barely. You say that nigga was barely getting him there,
top 5
dog.
as long as he was in the league for me.
He
I'm
was top
sorry.
five. No, he was. Manny, come on, man. You just talking.
Brady. That's Brady.
Trent, I got an honest question for you. Do you think CJ Stroud could be better than Herbert?
Yes.
Yeah.
Put him on the spot.
Why is CJ Stroud not better than Herbert now?
What?
I don't think CJ Stroud is a better passer than Herbert. I don't think he's more accurate than Justin Herbert. I don't think he has better pocket presence. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's not even.
Pocket presence is very debatable.
But still, Herbert still has good ass pocket presence. And then off platform.
Herbert's pocket presence is probably
I
one of the best in
don't
football.
know if he got way good pocket presence. I don't
I
know. When you start putting the pressure on, bro, I see in the fourth quarter that
you just be saying shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait. What do you say? What do you say?
It's the truth.
He
What do you say?
Good in the pocket. He don't think he's that good.
Right, what?
No.
I've really seen Herbert get pressure a whole game and throw for 400 yards. And we trying to
shout out that Vikings game. I'll give him that. Then I saw the Dolphins game, and then he's like, "Oh, you put on the pressure, like, all of a sudden you can't play."
It's been multiple games where Herbert got pressure.
He's better than Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
Herbert's better than Hurts. Herbert's better than Hurts. Yeah,
I didn't agree with Hurts, and I didn't even say Herbert.
Wait a minute. The way how you think, you should think Jalen Hurts is better than.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said.
Hey,
first of all, him or Herbert are top 5, but Justin Herbert is better than Jalen Hurts. Yo, we gotta have a real conversation about Jalen Hurts.
That's what I'm saying. I said that.
I'm not as high on Jalen Hurts.
That's what niggas think he is.
I've never been the biggest Hurts guy.
Don't get it wrong though. He closed out a couple games for this year in the fourth quarter for them.
No, he's been clutch.
Most definitely. But if I had to pick a quarterback, if I get my pick a quarterback,
I'm not picking.
He
might not get picked out.
Play off that. You should think Jalen Hurts is better than.
If I get my pick a quarterback, I'm taking.
I'm a big playoff guy, but I mean the Hurt. Yeah,
yo, you know what's crazy? My mama said, "Yo,
like I have some issues with Hurts, but
so nice."
But at the end of the day, I think playoff success matters. I think winning it when it matters. And the only thing I'm asking when it comes down to it is this: what Herbert's 4th season, 5th? What is this? 4th?
Yes, but again,
4th. So he's going 5th.
He's going
like Riddell,
he's going into his 6th
I'm gonna be real,
season.
Riddell. I can take my Herbert hate hat off, dog, and be honest.
He's really like that, bro.
And be non-biased and say
I never said he
Herbert
wasn't like
on
that.
a lot of teams like Pittsburgh or the Jets.
Oh my God,
they're amazing,
bro. But the thing is, though, all I ask is
terrible.
Atlanta.
Well, we don't do that for quarterbacks. We don't go like, okay, you're top 5 because on the team he's great.
This is where y'all lose me, bro.
Yes, we do.
Who? At least like somebody like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. At least they have decent or some have elite. Justin Herbert has had a bottom 5 defense his whole career. That has to matter in something.
and a bad head coach.
You don't want, and look, y'all want to hit it.
And it's sad because he
but
got
Justin
Herbert
on the Eagles. That offense is way.
That's a Super Bowl.
I agree. Early
the offense is way smoother. I mean, it was already Super Bowl Trent, but that offense is way smoother.
And not only that, Justin Herbert on my team, we go to the Super Bowl.
Brandon Staley.
You put Kirk Cousins on your team, you go to the Super Bowl. I mean, like what?
I don't care.
No, it is what it is.
That's
hey,
the
only reason the question I brought up is since he's a top 5 quarterback, because he was stapled. When was he stapled the top 5 quarterback for y'all?
Probably last year. I say last year.
So his second season in the NFL.
2021.
After his second season in the NFL, he was a top 5 quarterback.
He's stapled because of who he is as a quarterback. Not the team,
bro.
That's what you're getting.
He's really good.
He's really good,
but I don't know if top 5.
You're getting messed up. Justin Herbert, bro. They should have made the playoffs in 2021, and Brandon Staley did some dumb shit and called it a timeout.
Yes.
So in his second season. So in his second season in the NFL, he was already better than Lamar Jackson.
He was stamped.
Already better than Lamar.
Oh, that wasn't.
He's a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson. We could be honest.
What is? He's a quarterback. What do you mean he's a better quarterback? I don't know why you'll bring that up.
I said that he's a better quarterback.
Let's have these conversations about because we having recency bias.
Because he's not a better athlete.
Wait, come on, real quick. Let's have these Hold on. Wait, let's have these conversations about Lamar because, like how we been saying, recency bias be whooping y'all ass sometimes. By 2021, Lamar got hurt, and then the next year he played. He had his worst year, and then he got hurt again. So it wasn't crazy to say, "Oh, was he better than Lamar Jackson?" Because we keep in the buck. Besides this season, Lamar's been living off of that 2019 MVP year. That's a fact. We're about to down on
it's the same argument with DK yesterday. If I want an actual quarterback to throw the ball,
let's not do that.
Because look. In fairness, though, you can say Lamar played bad that year, but still his efficiency and everything was up. So he was just really going.
Oh, he almost had the same amount of picks as TDs.
Yeah, but his efficiency was still.
He was a better passer. He was still a better passer.
I'm saying though,
bro, because he still was improving regardless. Bro.
Lamar, as a decision maker that year, was not that good. What's his name? It wasn't that good, gang.
But he was a better passer.
I mean, Lamar now has his days where his decision making is questionable. Honestly,
exactly. I'm saying though, like I don't understand. We're talking about because he was
okay.
Like, the defense hasn't changed, bro. Like you have to put that in like bottom five every year.
Lamar's had a stable defense ever since he got to the NFL.
Give Justin Herbert an
I look at it like this, right? I look at Odell this year. How Odell been revving up, right? If you put Odell on the Chiefs, dog, Odell got 1,000 yards by now, dog. Honestly,
but we're not putting Odell in certain rankings because we know how he translates. Like my thing is,
but that's the thing.
A lot
like
of your arguments,
argue about Lamar getting a better receiver on the team, but I do fear that maybe if he did get a better receiver, he might not get him the ball like that. Honestly, like sometimes I think about that. Like,
I mean, Hollywood Brown did complain about Lamar when he left the team.
Like, he is a tight end. He does like to go to the tight end.
Hellfire. What you had to say, bro?
Okay, so we're gonna get to being all this disgusting about Herbert. Absolutely.
What's disgusting? Just saying he's not top 5. Is that disgusting?
No. This is
asking questions about whether or not he's top 5.
You're not letting me finish my point. I will answer your question.
I'm just asking if it was disgusting.
Yes, he's top 5 to me. But this is what my point is. You're going to be this nasty about Herbert and talk about how he's not better than Burrow in between the ears. You know what part of in between the ears is that Herbert clears almost every other quarterback in this league outside of Mahomes in? Sack avoidance. And the reasoning for that, his pocket presence. That is how fucking good he is. Like in the pocket, around the pocket, being able to maneuver and avoid those.
I know y'all don't like him. I know y'all don't like him. Russell Wilson is so great in the pocket. I know y'all don't like him. I know he ain't the guy he used to be.
But he's always
great in the pocket.
He's always great in the pocket. But he's always
that still doesn't. What Hellfire's point is, he's still saying he has elite pocket presence. Now Russ still great.
He said he has number 2 pocket presence.
That's what he said.
Yeah, like top tier fucking sack avoidance. Like in terms of sack avoidance rate, Herbert like the last couple of years has been top 2, top 3 in football.
You know what's so funny, Hellfire? You know what's so funny, Hellfire? Early, I know you don't put this guy in the top 5 conversations, but on Jesus Christ, Riddell, if that was your Sunshine T-Law with these bottom 5 defenses and he getting sold left and right, you'll be saying the same thing I'm saying.
Nah, T-Law's not
top 20. T-Law and Mahomes, like when you put them next to each other, they might look similar, but Mahomes is such a better quarterback than T-Law. Like He's such a better quarterback than T-Law.
I'm gonna say Lawrence Sam. I agree, Trent.
I'm just saying
he's terrible.
Saying,
he's worse than Sam Howell. Let's be clear.
You said what?
Worse than Sam Howell. T-Law.
What are you talking? Oh,
have y'all seen Sam Howell throw the football? It's beautiful. It's beautiful, low-key. Like,
I mean, that's also facts. Terrible. You know, also Sam Howell is he's white Jameis.
Hey, not too much on Sam.
Nah, he needs a better O-line, man. Sam Howell will be top 10 with a different O-line. Top 10.
Different
O-line? Sam Howell, top 10. Come on now.
I'm not high on Sam Howell.
I think Sam Howell is Brett Favre.
Let's get the Detroit Lions O-line.
Early.
Put it on the
Commanders. You know who will be top 10 though?
What you about to say?
I said Green Bay will be top 10.
Who said Brett Favre? What was going on?
I said Sam Howell, Brett Favre.
What? Oh, I mean,
man, give him the Detroit Lions O-line. He just might be. He just might be. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I disagree. I like Jordan Love over Sam Howell. That's just me.
No, most definitely.
That loser who lost for the Giants.
Yo, that's how. Yo, my mom was watching the game. She goes, "Yo, who that dude for the Packers throwing the ball? It looks so nice when he throws."
I'm trying to tell your mama I said what's up.
She said it's so.
Because I said nice. Gracias, mi amor. I'm telling you, it's beautiful football. Throw the ball.
Now, but the thing is, the Chargers, like, we can't blame this all on Herbert because Brandon Staley should have been fired a year ago. The defense been absolutely
God, Josh Allen is Ben Roethlisberger.
What?
Big Ben?
Justin Herbert.
That's not crazy. That's not crazy.
Josh Allen,
that is crazy.
Josh Allen is Ben Roethlisberger. What you call is Phillip Rivers, and y'all don't.
Herbert's Phillip Rivers.
Yeah,
I respect
it.
Wait, who's? So
Phillip Rivers had crazy arm talent, had crazy arm,
but just couldn't get it done.
Burrow's Peyton.
No, the reason why I'm not giving y'all that, bro. At least bro had a top 3 running back ever, a top 5 tight end ever. Vincent Jackson still couldn't. And then
who's Matt Ryan?
Come on, hold on. He had Sean Marion, Sean Phillips, Quentin Jammer, had hella good defenses, and he couldn't do nothing.
Khalil Mack, JC,
and they're all ass because of scheme. So what are you saying?
I'm just remember Phillip Rivers had a year where his team led the league in offense and defense, and they still missed the playoffs
because they special teams unit was dead last.
Yeah, that was the 1 year, but Herbert is better than Phillip Rivers. I don't know why we compare.
Yeah, wait, who's Matt Ryan?
Yeah, I wouldn't just say that off the bat. That's kind of crazy.
Better.
Yeah, who's Matt Ryan?
And be honest with y'all, Brock Purdy's not Tom Brady. I sized it, but he's definitely Kurt Warner.
I'll give you that.
I can see Kurt Warner.
Yeah. Wait, who's Matt Ryan? Who's Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan's nobody. Matt Ryan's nobody. You talking about today's
terrible losses.
Joe Burrow is probably Tom Brady, honestly. No, and Mahomes is a different breed. Like he's nobody. He's Mahomes.
Yeah, he's just Mahomes.
So who's A-Rod? Who's A-Rod? Probably
A-Rod is A-Rod. A-Rod is A-Rod.
A-Rod was probably Dan Marino.
A-Rod is
Dan Marino.
A-Rod's the best thrower of football in my fucking life.
Because I ain't gonna lie, Dan Marino and A-Rod, they both got that little short 3/4 flick of the ball, bro. It's kind of like
A-Rod is.
I ain't gonna lie, I know we don't talk about him enough, but as far as throwing the football, yeah, A-Rod number 1. But boy, Tony Romo somewhere in that top 5 to top 10.
Hey!
That's how
I know you watch football. That's how I know you watch football, boy. My man almost lost.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie,
hyping up Tony Romo.
Bro,
I know we're not talking about Tony Romo.
He throws the ball now. He does throw the ball now.
Yo, I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't care about that.
You want to talk about Romo was the nigga that I always stole his passing on Madden. When I created a quarterback on Madden, I love his pat, bro. He had one of the prettiest balls, man. His throwing motion was so it was like a snap. It was quick.
Also, too, y'all not finna get up here and cry about how the defense sailed Justin Herbert and not talk about Tony Romo. That defense used to sell, and the fact that you used to have all of them
wait. We want to talk about all of them.
You want to talk about turnovers, though?
A minute. I'm a Giants fan. We want to talk about choking, nigga. That's Tony Romo. What are you talking about?
Stop. Tony Romo also was playing game to
Wait, It's over. Walk me down this. Wait, time out, Bama. Yeah. Wait, walk me down this. 2007. The team that won the division that year was the Dallas Cowboys. Didn't they not have 13 Pro Bowls that year with the Marcus Martio?
Wait,
time out.
Yeah.
Is that the year with the Dez Bryant catch?
No.
Okay.
That was 2014. Wait, so Bama, run me down 2007. What happened? What happened like that?
All right, so I'll give y'all. So look. I will give y'all this, but you remember, bro? He went down and scored. They gave up that late touchdown. Went down and scored again. Yes, he muffed the field goal, but he almost, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I would have been racist.
First of all, hold on. Let's be real. Let's be real with that field goal shit. Do you know what it takes to play quarterback? I have to play quarterback throughout the game, and I gotta have steady enough hands after being sacked, dodging sacks, throwing touchdowns, and then hold it. Come on, y'all.
He almost made it,
bro.
My nerves are already shook from dodging sacks all game.
Giving an excuse for a drop.
Come on, though. But
what we giving excuses for like that, bro? What we talking about?
There's a reason why the backup holds the snap when you have a long snapper, dog.
So people talk about Justin Herbert and giving him excuses with his defense, and y'all giving an excuse for.
No, I still think Herbert.
No excuses.
All I'm saying is
no business. No excuses.
During that time, Tony Romo was top 5 in fourth quarter comebacks with the ranks of Peyton Manning.
So is Justin Herbert. You don't care about that.
I don't care about that. So
I don't care about that because y'all just hype him up.
But you know what though? I care about it now. You know what though? And we're gonna do that, Trent. It's a couple guys in the position at quarterback that are overrated, like a Ben Roethlisberger. He wasn't a good quarterback.
Yes, he's overrated. Yes,
I agree.
Because if Tony Romo or Drew Brees had that team, yeah, they'd be in the playoffs every year.
Tony Romo had top teams and choked. 2007 is the perfect example of Tony Romo choke job. It's the perfect example. Bro, you had 13 Pro Bowlers. You had T.O., DeMarcus Ware, Mary Roberts. You had Joel. You had Joel. And you lost to the New York Giants. Because Tony Romo choked. He threw a pick to
R.W. Come on.
But y'all defense on the playoffs was everything.
Wait, I have a question for y'all.
Y'all was the only dude who was getting there consistently with a 4-man pass rush. Like, it was ridiculous, bro.
Respect Eli.
I don't want to hear that.
Eli might be the coldest nigga that ever touched football in the playoffs in NFL history, dog. Like, he was so calm and collected in the playoffs.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about earlier.
That's
what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, Peyton Manning. I don't care. He better than him, but Eli can say I beat Brady twice.
Eli was cold.
Like I know.
No. If we being honest, Eli in the playoffs way colder than Peyton. Way colder than Peyton.
Hey, we here. Come on.
Way colder than Peyton in the playoffs.
Come on, we here.
Way colder than Peyton in the playoffs.
Eli Manning praise.
Eli made it. Think about this. Eli got 2 Super Bowls before Peyton. And Peyton last Super Bowl did not win that shit. Like, he was awful. Like,
you can't say that about Eli. You can't say that about Eli.
Eli won 2 MVPs in the Super Bowl. He deserved to win.
Was carried by Peyton Manning's defense forcing 6 turnovers.
You said what?
That first string was the same way. The Colts defense forced 6 turnovers.
And we be honest, Peyton used to fold the playoffs, and I watched a lot of Peyton. Peyton used to get shaky.
Wait.
Make the throws.
I have a question.
4th down, 3rd down.
Because for the longest time, you made a point, right? Top 5 all time because of the way he was in the playoffs.
Wait, Hellfire, you made a point, right? About defense performing well, right? So that's when I have a question about quarterbacks being QB wins being QB stat, because when a defense performs that well and their team still wins, how much credit to the QB? Because like Trent Dilfer, like we're not gonna get called Trent Dilfer an all-time great because the Ravens won that Super Bowl, because I feel like the performance.
But damn. That was my question. I know you 21, damn. But that 2000 Ravens defense, you could have won the quarterback. You could have won a jersey on you, and you would have won a quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. So like, how do you win?
He's making that point though. He's saying, he's making that point. He's making that.
But everybody knows Trent Dilfer is the legit quarterback. Like, we all know that. No one ever goes, Trent had that Super Bowl though. With Phil Simms. No one believes in Phil Simms, the quarterback.
Like what Hellfire just said, Peyton Manning, who was a top 2 or probably the best quarterback at the time, they didn't win because of just Peyton Manning just being Peyton Manning. That defense locked.
Listen. But here's the thing though. Peyton carried in the regular season. Carried. So it was because of him they had great records. He carried
the Broncos. Don't say the Broncos. Don't say the Broncos.
No. We talking about the Cardinals.
Yards allowed, like Or Bob Tanner wins a lot or some shit. Like
he was a great. Everybody knows Peyton was a great regular season quarterback. In the playoffs, when you watch Peyton play, them niggas really. Oh, they almost lost to Mark Sanchez and the Jets. And
they should have lost. They should have lost.
And the first Super Bowl he won. Look at his Super Bowl wins. Rex Grossman. Rex Grossman,
Devin Hester in that kickoff return in that first Super Bowl. I thought the Bears had that shit.
And a guy was legendary. Bob Sanders. I'm taking Bob Sanders over a lot of. If you give me peak Bob Sanders for 3 years, I'm taking him over a lot of defensive players all time, dog. He was a monster at 5'8", 205 pounds, Slim. Everywhere, dog. Bob Sanders was a creative player, dog. That's how great he was. Like, he was everything, dog. Like, really a defensive MVP type guy. Like, so he had some defenses. And let's not forget, Robert Mathis and your boy Dwight Freeney are both 100-sack guys. Yes or no? Yeah. Then you had Reggie Wayne, Hall of Famer. Marvin Harrison, Hall of Famer. Elder James, Hall of Famer. Even when you didn't have Elder James, you had Dallas Clark, and you had the boy Joseph Adai. Dallas Clark probably be a Hall of Famer one day too. Great tight end, probably top 15, top 20 all time. So like, Peyton had some great offenses, but it was the offenses we knew the coach to be. So that's why I say Peyton carried. But in the playoffs, when it got tighter and you faced a better competition, man, Tom Brady used to go on the plan and fingers like, oh, I know I got you. I know I'm whooping your ass. You suck for real.
And early.
They did own him.
And part of that's why I consider Brady to be the smartest quarterback of all time and not Peyton.
I'm not even mad at that. I feel like that should be like in consensus.
The more you watch Peyton, the more Peyton ain't top 5. Like, he ain't a top 5 quarterback.
Saying not top 5 is kind of crazy, but then
crazy. Now the top 5.
A lot of people just throw him in the top 5. He wasn't.
As long as we both agree that Mahomes is better.
Whoa. Mahomes been in the league like 7 years. He's already better than Peyton.
No. I need to hear that.
Wait.
I agree with Mahomes being better than Peyton right now, though.
Peyton Manning is a top 5 quarterback.
No, he's not.
That's
not fun. He's a lock.
He's a lock.
We know for a fact Tom Brady and Mahomes is a top 5 all time, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Joe Montana is top 5 all time, right?
You're not giving me nobody after that. You're not giving me nobody.
Go ahead.
All right.
Let me really.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana is not better than Peyton Manning. Joe Montana is not better than Peyton Manning.
Yes. See, but of a basketball football family to talk like that, dog. You too much of a football family to talk like that, dog.
He does nothing better than Peyton Manning. He does nothing better than Peyton Manning. He is better than Peyton Manning.
He is better than Peyton Manning. Joe Montana was lights out. Lights out.
You're talking about Peyton Manning.
Lights out.
Aaron Rodgers in my top 5.
Wait, so hold on.
Yeah, A-Rod top 5.
Yeah,
keep going.
I'm taking A-Rod over Peyton Manning. Yeah,
that's fine.
Wait. Let me get the cookie.
Dan Marino.
Hell no. You better not say no Dan Marino. Hell no.
Dan the man.
I don't want to miss nobody.
Don't say Dan Marino. Don't say Steve Young. Don't say John Elway.
No. I wouldn't take Brett over him neither.
Don't say Roger Staubach.
No, I wouldn't take Roger Staubach over him neither. I wouldn't take Terry Bradshaw over him neither. I wouldn't take Terry Bradshaw over him neither. I'm trying to think of another quarterback.
Drew Brees?
Stop. No, you better not. You better not say Drew.
But you know what, though?
Nah, you're nasty.
Toe for toe?
You're nasty.
I'll take Brees over.
5. Let's talk about it. 5. Shout out Drew Brees. He beat him. Drew Brees beat him. Come on now. What
is that?
Your quarterback wins that.
Hey, man. Hey.
Yeah, Riddell's turning all troll on us now.
Come on. I don't know what you're talking about. He did beat him. Anything I said was wrong.
I'm not going to lie.
I'm not mad. If you got Rodgers over him,
Niggas trying to say, bro, Bama trying to sneak in Dan Marino.
But I will say Cam is a lock top 15 quarterback of all time.
Cam
Newton is lock 15.
Okay,
Cam Newton top 15 all time.
No, Cam is Bama. Cam is the Allen Iverson of the quarterback position. He might not be the greatest of all time, but his impact and culture, he should be the Hall of Fame.
Our generation is Cam.
He should be the Hall of Fame for that.
That's Michael Vick. That's Michael Vick.
That's probably Michael Vick.
If you're talking about peak, though, if you're talking about peak Cam,
Cam is crazy.
Peak Cam is top 10 though. It's at 10.
Actually, speaking of Cam Newton,
him and Andrew Luck. Cam
bro,
Newton,
who had the most yards on Cam
QBs,
team?
bro? Like,
who had the
it was
most
Kelvin
yards?
Benjamin.
Was it
Kelvin
Ted Ginn?
Benjamin.
No, I think
he had under 1,000.
Ginn was it?
He had under 1,000.
But he had Kelvin for 1 year.
He had under.
I think Kelvin was injured his MVP season. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That
2015 Cam was insane.
Look, it was Ted Ginn, Devin Funches, and Jared Cook.
Devin
Funches didn't even have 800. I think it was like 7 something.
Oh, and can I say this? The people that are mad about Cam Newton comment about a game manager, I don't know why people think he's wrong
where he's coming from.
or mad.
But that man Cam Newton.
Well, he's not wrong, Dev. So he's right. You saying
I ain't gonna say he's right, but he
no, I'm not saying he's right.
He has a reason to feel that way because, bro, he's one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever go.
Play this game.
But being game manager is not bad though.
Wait, talking about what was he lying though about? Because
being game manager is not bad at all.
The only one I disagree about was Dak.
Yeah, but Brock Purdy,
he was right about that.
Y'all saying Cam Newton was a game manager?
Purdy too.
No.
So early. You didn't watch it?
No.
He said Brock Purdy.
This is what he said early. This is what he said. He said Tua. He said, look, because you got to hear him out because, of course, he was one of the game changers. But he said Tua, Brock Purdy, Jared Goff.
Who said that? Who said this?
Cam Newton.
Okay, Cam. I watched.
That's why you brought him up.
Tua, Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, and Dak are all game managers. They're not game changers. And a lot of people have been getting mad about his comments.
Yeah, and they're mad
about
it.
All of them.
Yeah, and they're mad about it because
all of them
at
this moment are in a nice situation. They win. That's what he means. All of them are in a nice situation. They win. In a bad situation, we don't know. That's what they all are.
No, he's saying they're game managers.
But that's true. But there's nothing wrong being a game manager.
You put him in a nice situation. He's not lying.
No, game managers are mid, bro. Not gonna lie.
No, you don't have to be a
mid. Like Dak's a game manager.
I disagree.
They're one of them, and I love Brock Purdy, but they're one of them. If I got a minute 30 left, and you got to drop 90 yards.
But here's the thing.
I don't want none of the
Tom Brady. Tom Brady at the end of his career was a game manager.
I'm taking Tua though.
At the end of his career was a game manager. At the end of
Bama, you gotta stop that damn Bama bias, man. You be so good, Bama. You just lean over the Bama bias. Ain't no way you taking Brock Purdy with Tua with mid-30.
This is what I think about.
90 yards down the field. Matter of fact, how about this? 2 minutes left, right?
This is what I think
2
about,
minutes
right?
left. It's the Super Bowl. You down by 5. You got to score a touchdown. They kick it to the 1 yard line. You got 3 timeouts with that boy Tua. You got him down on the field?
Yep. Because look, all I know, if I
you sweating the whole way, Bama. You sweating. You're about to have a heart attack.
That boy,
if I can get Tua in the second and 26,
watching.
If I can get Tua in the second and 26, I know we got to punch his chance, boy. I know we got to punch his chance with Tua. We're gonna put that rope right on there where it needs to be.
Hey, fellas.
All he got to do is throw a screen at Debo Samuel.
Watch this. But no Tariq on the field.
Yeah, throw a screen at Debo Samuel. He'll take it 80 yards. He good. Come on now.
If you get Tua Devontae Smith, it's over. It's over.
But why can't he have Jalen Waddle?
I don't even think Tua's the type of quarterback to do
it. Jalen Waddle is magnificent. But
all right then, so what he need Devontae Smith for?
Because that's just like a real supreme route runner. Don't mess up, sure hands. Like it's just like having.
You think Smith is better than Waddle?
Security blanket.
What?
No. Do you think there's a gap though?
Waddle,
do you think there's a gap?
So this is in the realms of an athlete. In the realms of an athlete, I would say Waddle is better.
What is Waddle do better than Smitty?
It's Smitty.
I'm just wondering if there's a gap. I'm not saying I think Smitty's better too. I just don't know about the gap.
He has better yak and everything else. Smitty clears. So I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I'll be real with y'all. If Brock Purdy give me one more year of this, he went MVP. He give me one more year of this. Ain't no more game manager about Brock Purdy. I ain't gonna hold you, Slim.
Yeah. He can game manage 2 years in a row. But
no more game manager. You got a top 5.
What we talking about?
He can game manage his entire career and still win Super Bowls.
I'm standing on that hill with Brock Purdy. I bet that cheese on Brock Purdy. You already know. I bet that cheese.
They better win money. Hey,
I was going to ask about another quarterback while we still talking QBs.
What's up?
What y'all think if they make the playoffs? What y'all think Joe Flacco going to do with that defense? Y'all playing in the playoffs. In the playoffs.
Give him another chance in the playoffs. He might win another Super Bowl.
With that defense, bro. Miles Garrett is having
out of here, bro.
Manny, you playing? Miles Garrett is
you dead ass.
This is how time out. So this
the Browns play the Jaguars.
Wait, this is how I know Bama is not. This is why I know Bama is a CTE boy. He's never beaten that CTE allegations. You was the same one that was shitting on Joe Flacco's playoff running when he was on the Ravens. So why?
Yeah, because he threw straight jump balls. But hey, right now it's to help my narrative.
He threw jump balls to who?
Get him. AnquanBalden.
Bro, you was taking. Oh my God, bro, you was taking passes off of people's heads.
He get open.
Anquan ain't never been athletic. Anquan is a bruiser type of receiver. He's always been routes though. He can run routes. He's a great route runner. Some of the greatest hands. One of the most physical guys after the catch. Yes, but jump balls.
Bro. Brandon, you was lying. You did not watch that playoff run if you say he wasn't throwing the jump balls, bro. He was throwing straight jump balls and Hail Marys, bro, all day, bro. Like AnquanBalden, bro. I remember this vividly, bro. Bro, it was several times, bro, in that Super Bowl. He took the ball straight off the DB helmet. Give me that. Come here, bro. Like, bro, them is straight jump balls. I'm 50-50 balls, bro. That is not no Joe Flacco is just threading the needle out here. Nope. That is me. Oh, here it is. AnquanBalden down there somewhere, and he win his matchup, bro.
So nice. Talking about Hines Ward better than Anquan. Anquan was so nice, dog.
In terms of this season, what they could do, they play the Jaguars.
And he had the Kanye West when they messed his jaw over there. Goddamn Jets. I hate y'all. Y'all tore his jaw. He had that through the wire. He had that restructured jaw. Could barely talk. He had the 50 Cent mouth. Boy, Anquan was like that, Slim.
Man, our defense was like that, bro. I ain't gonna...
So I mean, if we being honest, I'm looking at the playoff picture. I don't think
I'm letting you know this right now.
They probably played the Chiefs the second round and lose in the second round. They could beat the Jaguars because
I'm letting you know this right now.
That defense sucks.
Wait, wait a minute.
I'm dying on this hill right now.
Look at Brandon Katz. They had us on the show yesterday, and you just did a lot of nonsense. Brandon Katz, no one said Anquan had 1,000 yards that year, but AnquanBalden is a top 15 all-time receiver. Go check his stats. Go watch some film.
AnquanBalden,
he's one of the greatest receivers to play the game of football.
But eventually that'll be gone because of these guys that are coming up right now.
Yeah.
I doubt y'all know how many yards AnquanBalden has?
You know how many yards Jamar and Jettas and all these dudes are gonna have? Tay Adams.
How do you know that? Because I remember Bernard Hopkins, D. Hopkins, who I thought man was gonna have 1,500 yards by now.
Hopkins is I
remember Odell Beckham, his first couple years. I thought it was gonna be a 15,000 yard guy. Don't say that because
he did better than AnquanBalden.
Odell got 1,500 his first year.
Jets in 6 years. Jets can be null and void. I'm be honest with you, dog. You got to see it in NFL, dog. I had to see it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Let me go.
Wait, time out. Wait,
all the time, dog.
Are you talking about greater season? Are you greater career, or are you talking about better?
I'm not gonna lie. Wait, there's no way.
Career.
I'm not gonna lie.
There's no way you're telling me you take AnquanBalden over Jettas.
Because the guy's looking right now, man. He'll be 13,000 yards, 14,000 yards.
Wait, time out though. Wait. You're not.
There's no way you're telling me you're
taking what does AnquanBalden do better than Jettas?
There's no way you're taking
best over best.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
He said career.
What I'm saying to you is that all time, what you like from Jettas right now, he has to do it for 10 years, dog. Like, that's what I'm saying. Y'all be jumping the gun, dog.
He doesn't have to do it for 10 years. He can do it 7. He can do 7 at this level, and he's better than greater than AnquanBalden.
Look at Devontae Adams and how he hasn't been able to do what he needs to do the last couple years. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't just say that, y'all.
Whoa.
You can't just say that.
Devontae Adams had an elite season.
Mike Evans, who's 1,000 yards every year, dog. Like, we gotta cherish that more, man. Because guys come and go all the time.
Early. Wait, hold on, Manny. Hold on. Early.
Jettas got hurt this year.
Early.
He's already on a bad pace.
Early. Devontae Adams just had 1,500 yards last year. So what are you talking about?
I'm hip, but what are you doing this year? It's messed the season up, right?
He's probably still gonna get like 1,200 this year.
I don't think so.
He's at what? 867?
Yo, he went to that computer fast as hell. Look at him.
Wait, hold on. How many games is left in the season? 3?
4.
I think so.
3 to play tonight. 3 to play tonight.
Devontae, I can Garrett. He probably get 1,100 to 1,200 by the end of the season.
Bro, you think Devontae's gonna get 1,200 this year?
He can get 1,100 or 12. He
has it. Honestly, the Raiders' offense has not been looking good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you got Trent bugging out. Rodell, have you seen Aiden McConnell play basketball?
You're saying
okay, so crazy right now.
So early. Where do you think Devontae Adams' yards going to end off this year?
He might touch a stat and some change.
He might.
Watch this. I'm looking at the last couple games.
Put bread on it.
Touched 100 yards.
Put money on it
since week 4.
early. If you say he might, I guarantee you he get a K. I put bread on that.
I said he'll get over a K, a little bit over a K. I just said that. But you said 1,200.
He can get 1,100, 1,200 because he can have a.
He's not getting 12. He might get 11. He might get close to 11. He ain't getting 12. He ain't getting 12.
I know because I had Devontae Adams on my team. I watched him one catch for 11 yards 1 week. Like, dog, it's so inconsistent over there. He might go a 3 for 24 tonight. Like, to be honest with you,
it's not his
fault. He's probably going like.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. You're assuming he's gonna get it because he's that great. I'm saying, who's throwing the ball to do that? You can't just assume that, dog. And that's what I'm saying. When I say career, a lot of guys go to a bad quarterback in between their careers, and now you got 2 or 3 years where I had 800 yards because he wouldn't give me the ball, or I had 700 yards. But the guys like Antonio Brown, like a Mike Evans who consistently get 1,000 yards, you don't know what Jett is going to be like in 6 years, y'all. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know he's great now. I'm not saying he's not great now. What I'm saying is AnquanBalden gave you consistent play for 13, 14 years, dog, to be a 13. He like top 10 all time in receiving yards. Did you say Jett is going to be there? Like, he might not have no hiccups. Look at the quarterback situation right now. Look at the quarterback situation right now. Kirk goes down. Dobbs is playing quarterback. Let's be real. Like, that shit happens in the NFL, dog. You're not lucky enough to have a Marvin Harrison, who you got a great quarterback every damn year until you retire. That shit don't happen all the time. Y'all know that. Y'all know it don't happen. You watch guys float. Randy Moss. Randy was one of the top dogs. He went to Oakland and died over there for a year or two.
And still had a great career.
So just assume Jett is going to be a 13,000-yard guy. It's crazy.
He's on pace.
Look at
definitely on
pace.
Definitely on pace, especially with this passing.
There's no way you would tell me Julio Jones wouldn't have 13,000 yards. There's no way you tell me that. But Julio fell off a cliff out of nowhere, dog. Now he's stuck at like 11,000. That's what I'm saying, y'all.
But no, the point of the conversation is if he could be greater than AnquanBalden, and Jett is for sure can be greater than AnquanBalden.
Devontae Adams is greater than AnquanBalden already right now. No debate.
And Jamar is gonna be Jamar too.
About to say
Jamar. Who else?
Can Diggs be better?
Tyreek, obviously. AJ Brown is gonna be greater.
No.
AJ
and Anquan?
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown's still not that old.
He has injuries though. His injury history is kind of.
That's what I'm saying.
He hasn't been getting injured as of recently.
I think AJ Brown needs a couple more years of what he's doing. Like a lot.
I'm not now, but in the future, I'm saying AJ.
I noticed though. I know a lot of people get mad. This like you got some people got to understand, bro. Like
if y'all saying Jamar,
like y'all know my Anquan.
Hold on. Some of these receivers,
1,100 catches and almost 14,000 yards and almost 100 TDs. Like, yo, stop acting like that's normal, dog. That's top 10, top 15.
I feel you. But I'm saying, I will say this though, like some of these receivers in today's game, some of these receivers in today's game, and like in 2010s, I'm easily taking the receivers back in the day. I ain't gonna lie.
Same, they're supposed to get better. What we talking about?
You put Chad Ochocinco.
Think about this, dog. Anquan,
Chad Ochocinco.
Oh my
God, was that route running the best route runner?
After Baltimore, went to San Fran and gave you 2,000-yard seasons at his end, damn near. Like, I think it was Anquan was amazing, yo.
Okay, Anquan was amazing. But he also played with a top 5 receiver next to him. Because y'all know you packed that in too. You got to.
Nice try. Because Anquan's first year, he had a rookie record with no Larry Fitzgerald there. 1,300 yards.
That's 1 year though, gang.
But that's by himself. And again, he goes to San Fran after Baltimore and gives you 1,200 yards and then another 1,100 yards.
Okay.
Yeah, he's great. But
I said
you do track people who's been with other great players, right?
I say majority.
If that's the case, then how we rate Marvin Harrison? If that's the case,
Marvin Harrison is better than Reggie Wayne, so why would I care?
But Reggie was always there too.
Yeah, but I'm saying though,
but he's the number one.
His thing, the number one for the Cardinals was Larry Fitz. Period. Yeah. No debate. Not even a question. The number one for the Colts was Marvin Harrison. No debate. He was amazing.
But that ain't his fault. That ain't his fault. He played with a great.
Oh, you got to tax him.
Ain't no way you gonna tell me if you
got to tax him.
Ain't no way you gonna tell me if Anquan played for a team by himself, like a Pittsburgh or anything like that. He wouldn't.
Oh, but you tell me the same thing about Smitty. You tell me the same thing about Smitty. Nice try.
Because again, Anquan actually, Manny, nice try. I gotta tell you about Smitty. He has to show me that he has to actually be number one. Anquan had several years when he was the number one on the team. And he was a prime target. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying though, I understand that. But you talking
about he showed you that.
Like I'm not like
But his best league is where?
That he's top 15.
Arizona.
I'm not 100,000% he's not.
I mean, I don't got a list, so
his first year in Arizona, and he had 2 years in San Fran.
Like if we think because of top 10, also for me, so Jerry, Randy, T.O., Calvin, Fitz, Marv, AB, Julio.
Can we come back real quick. I love Calvin. I think he's one of the greatest of all time. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When we talk about Calvin, right? Him not staying in the game too, like, does that not put a little bit on him though, y'all?
No, he's an exception. No, he's an exception.
Because if we been real for real,
he's an exception.
Calvin,
that's nasty.
Like,
that's nasty. That's nasty work, though. That's nasty work.
That's nasty work. You know why
you can't get mad. You can't get mad. You can't get mad.
How bad do you tax Tracy McGrady in basketball? How bad do you tax Tracy McGrady in basketball? Because he retired.
You got it because he got hurt, bro. He got hurt.
How much do you tax?
I don't tax.
How much you tax? Wait, time out.
Because he got hurt.
Wait, hold on. Watch this. He gonna be biased. Watch this. He gonna be biased. I got him. So again, how about this? No, take your bias out the side.
Don't you say anything about the real Smitty.
It's not. How do you feel about my man's Luke Kuechly? How you feel about him then? Because we talking about retiring early. How you feel about him then?
Stand on business early.
Stand on business. I got him.
Here's the thing with Luke Kuechly, though.
I don't know why.
Luke Kuechly, wait. Here's the thing with Luke Kuechly, though. Luke Kuechly is not top 10 linebacker all time simply because
he's top 5. He's top 5.
He's top 3. He's top 3.
He's not.
He's top 3.
Linebacker. Bro, hold on. Early.
Top 3.
Early. Are we talking about middle linebacker or linebacker period?
Early.
Yes,
I think Bama's trying to get them off.
Early, he is the best linebacker ever to cover over the middle of the field. Hands down.
Over Ray Lewis?
Over
Ray Lewis?
I ain't gonna say over.
Are you smoking crack, Manning? Ray Lewis is the greatest linebacker that ever played a game of football.
I'll probably say Ray is 1. Ray is 1.
Luke.
It's right there. Right there, bro.
I'm gonna be real with you, and I love Luke. Brian Urlacher
Junior
right there too.
He's not better than Luke Kuechly. He's not better than
Kuechly. Not saying he's right there. I'm better than. I'm saying he's
right
there. What about
Brian is up there.
I was gonna say Junior Seau.
Better than Luke.
No, you ain't seen Junior. Hey, Bam, he ain't seen Junior, Bam. You don't know about baby.
You don't cover like Luke.
Patrick Willis.
Luke is the
Patrick Willis was a dog. Patrick Willis was a dog.
That's me, but Ray Lewis. I think they're debatable. I think it's debatable.
Patrick Lewis and Luke Kuechly is the debate. Right, let's not get it twisted.
Patrick Willis was a for sure dog.
I'm be real with you. My fellow brother, I've had many conversations with him. Shout out to Navarro Bowman. I've sat and had conversations with Navarro, and Navarro said Luke could tell you himself he couldn't touch Patrick Willis. Like Luke. You
know why that's cap? You know why that's cap? Because we had Luke on gridiron.
He had Luke on the
show. We had Luke on the gridiron, and
Luke.
Yeah, bro.
What he say? What Luke say?
He said if I what's his name? He literally said I'm gonna take mine out, but yes, I'm a top 3 line. Like he literally said, yeah, I'm in them combos
of all time.
Yes.
Hey, listen, I got Luke jersey. I love Luke, but Luke and them concussions blew me, man, because he supposed to play for forever, dog.
Hey, I mean, to be fair to early, it could be a situation with Ray Lewis 1, Patrick Willis 2, Luke Kuechly 3.
No, I love Luke.
He said he wasn't top 10.
He said he was in top 10.
I said linebacker all time. I didn't say middle linebacker. He's a top 2 to top 5 middle linebacker all time.
So let me ask you
that's early. Linebackers all time. Because he retired, that does hurt him. It hurts him.
You don't value peak high? Because peak is the best thing about your career. Like you don't value that highly?
No, I do. And Luke got one of the best peaks of all time.
I'm not gonna lie. If you value that highly,
I probably got the second.
But I need peak. I need peak, prime, and longevity. I need all 3 of them.
Oh, you care about
prime is not longevity though. It has to do with your longevity at the end.
But I need you to have a high peak. A long period in your prime and longevity.
If I have a better peak, because
like I said, Bob Sanders, peak for peak, is one of the greatest safeties of all time. We talk about better than a lot of people. Like what Bob Sanders did.
Wait, what?
He won the greatest of all time.
Whoa!
What Bob Sanders did?
Y'all playing with Bob. Y'all playing
with
Bob, bro. Don't do that, Trent. Y'all showing y'all age right now being animated like that, bro. That 1 year.
Nigga, Bob Sanders is the peak of my childhood. I ain't gonna say
that 1 year. Hold on. That 1 year at 5'8", 200 soaking wet.
You vividly understand
and fucking tackles, dog.
Yeah, you vividly understand that 1 year 2015 Cam is arguably the greatest quarterback.
So early you like peak. So where you rating?
It's one of them. It's top 5 easy.
It's top 10 to me. It's top 10.
But top what?
Wait.
Bob Sanders, defensive MVP year, defensive year, that's top 3, top 5 all time.
Wait, so you think better? Wait, hold on.
We're not saying Bob Sanders.
Wait, I got a question for you. Wait,
not better than
Ronnie
Lott.
Wait, time out. Wait, if we're putting Bob Sanders in conversation with Ronnie Lott, are y'all gonna say he's close to Troy and Ed Reed?
No.
And that, listen to me. No, but what do you asking, Trent? Hold up. What are you asking, Trent?
Are you okay? Peak for peak.
As a player.
Bob Sanders close to Troy Polamalu peak for peak.
That 1 year, yes, he's top. Like, dog, did you
just
see
that 1 year?
Hey, Bama, they ain't that year, Bama.
You can't go 1 year or peak.
Y'all not understanding.
Yo, for that 1 year, Trent, they were terrified about.
Wait.
We were looking for Bob Sanders.
Are you saying? Wait, hold on. Wait. So you saying 1 year? This 1 year Bob Sanders on the same tier with Ed Reed?
You know why though? You know why, Trent? Watch this, Trent. Watch me school you a little bit. You know why? Because not only was Bob Sanders good in the coverage, he was a tackling machine.
Yeah, he was great. Yeah, he was great.
Ed was never getting sacked. Ed was never getting sacked. Ed had Ray Lewis. Name the players Bob Sanders had on his team that year. He was the linebacker, the safety, the D lineman. The nigga was getting sacked. Sixes.
Bob Sanders do better than Ed Reed?
Safety.
Wait, time out though. It's not about who. Wait, time out. Hold on. It's not about who he had around our defense because we're talking about defense. Because let's not act like you had Robert Matthews, Dwight Freeney.
That 07 defense.
Also, Ed Reed is a way better coverage safety than Bob Sanders.
Way no, we're talking about that 1 year.
Way better.
You're changing the argument, man. We're talking about 1 year. I would say Bob Sanders 1 year over a lot of people's 1 year.
Ed Reed was a way better coverage safety and a way better ball hawk. Way better.
Again, Chris, but that 1 year, I'm not saying Bob was the greatest of all time. And that 1 year is one of the greatest years as an NFL defensive player of all time, Trent.
I see what Early's trying to say, but
yes, I see exactly what he's saying. While we talking about safety, y'all brought up Troy Polamalu. Y'all want to know something? Y'all want to know something crazy though? Y'all want to know about, because I ain't gonna say Ed Reed, but Troy Polamalu. Harrison Hitman Smith, bro. I'll argue to say if you put him on one of them Steelers teams, he'll have
I'm done.
Same career. I'm going Harrison Smith.
Same career is it? You say
if you look at Harrison Smith
is good. He's good.
He's not close to Troy. He's not close to Troy Polamalu.
I don't know if he's the same career. That's kind of crazy.
What? If you put him on them Steelers defenses, bro,
you nasty.
But you're not hearing him, Trent. He's not saying he's better than him. We're saying that
the impact is not even close.
Wait.
The impact is not even close to Troy.
He had Lawrence Timmons, Larry Foote, Lamar Woodley.
Bring up Larry Foote.
Larry Foote had 90 tackles that season, dog.
Bro, and Robert Matthews almost had 20 sacks. And Robert Matthews had 20 sacks. You don't bring it up.
Then you forget Ryan Clark was solid at strong safety. Solid.
Okay, he knocked people out. Yes, Ryan Clark was good.
Taylor, who's a top cover corner. Dog, that Pittsburgh team was so good, dog.
Okay, but wait, time out. We're bringing up. We're comparing him to Troy Polamalu, who's one of the best. Wait, time out. He's one of the most versatile safeties ever, one of the best coverage safeties ever, and one of the best ball hawks.
No. Trent, that's not the point. The point is that if Harrison Smith was in Troy Polamalu's situation,
he wouldn't be close to what he'd be doing.
No, that's not the point. The point is they would win the same amount of Super Bowl.
Oh, no.
That's the point.
It's a Super Bowl, bro. We're not talking about Super Bowl.
That's the point Bama brought up.
We're talking about safeties. Come on, G.
I don't know why y'all be playing with Harrison Smith. He be balling, bro.
Harrison Smith is not even better than Eric Berry. What are you talking about?
I'm taking Eric. Eric was good.
He has a better career than Eric Berry.
He's not a better player. Hell no.
What about Weddle? What about Eric Weddle?
I might take Eric Weddle.
I think Eric Weddle
over Harrison Smith.
Yes. Y'all overrated
Harrison Smith.
Harrison Smith is a door, bro. Especially since that Vikings team was never great in terms of surrounding him.
Eric was like that on the Rams.
But I'll be real with you, dog. For Harrison Smith, than being consistent as he one guy we don't talk about. He's been a 92 on Madden for like 10 years, man. Like he's been consistent.
Bro, you fight Madden.
He's the guy that when we really run his stats up when he retires,
he's a Madden.
So even now, Harrison Smith is very impactful.
We retired.
You say Hurley. You say Madden stats.
Hey, move. I'm being real with you. I want to tell you this, dog. 1 out of 5 people in America can't read. So I want you to know you're not alone. That's all I want you to know. We've been talking about you're not alone, bro. You're not alone. Before you come on here, I want you to know you're not alone. But honestly, man, I got a speech guy to talk to. So if you want me to get you that, I can talk to Ron. We can pay some money on PC to talk because you're in front of a lot of people. You talk in front of a lot of people on a daily basis. I want to care about you.
Let me ask you something. You cite Madden stats to see who's better than prime?
I just said.
He's a Madden merchant.
You're not come on just talking. What I'm saying is that Harrison Smith, down the Madden stats, he's been a consistent. When you look at his play, he's been a top.
But you cite Madden.
He's been a top. Damn the Madden. I'm just saying, he's been a top 10 state.
Yeah, I don't cite the Madden shit.
Wait, he's consistent. Harrison Smith was consistent. Harrison Smith was consistent.
He's been consistent. Not was.
Facts. But we're talking about the best of the best, and especially Troy Polamalu.
But the best of because the best of the best you're naming got great teams around them, dog.
If Harrison Smith,
wait, hold on. We're talking about the individual play. Troy Polamalu was probably the head of the table of that 08 Steelers defense. Do you know what the hell he was doing?
Mike Thomas
said that. Are we serious? We comparing Harrison Smith
I
Troy Polamalu?
No, he never did that. I just say Harrison Smith would be
productive. Hear me out though. Trent,
Harrison Smith would be productive on that.
Hold on, time out. But do you know what you can do on defense with guys like James Ferrier, Lawrence Timmons, all of them boys out there playing defense like the way they was? Bro?
If that's the case, then Ed Reed's not the greatest. Don't talk about Ed Reed. Don't talk about Ronnie Lott. Don't talk about none of them. Then if we're going to use the team argument so much, don't talk about them safeties then because they all.
But I'm just saying no. But all I'm saying is if Harrison Smith was on a team like that, bro, he will talk about him there because the way he's been able to be consistent, on them Vikings.
Try to do that for Justin Herbert.
I don't think he did nothing better than them safeties in coverage.
That's not the same thing.
He does nothing better than them safeties in coverage.
I don't know why he's trying to compare that dumbass shit. I don't know why he trying to compare that shit.
Random.
He does nothing better than them.
Tell me this. What does Harrison Smith do better than all time?
They do nothing better than them in coverage.
What is Harrison Smith one of the best all time too? He is one of the best all time too.
Okay, so what does Harrison Smith do better than Eric Berry?
I think he's a better cover of safety than Eric Berry.
No, you're chatting.
No,
Eric Berry wasn't great. Yeah, Eric Berry wasn't great at covering. He wasn't great at covering. Eric Berry he wasn't great at covering, y'all. He wasn't.
I really like Harrison Smith in coverage. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
But to say Troy Polamalu and Ed Reed, yeah, you're.
I don't think Harrison Smith in their level.
The greatest safety of all time is Sean Taylor. I don't give a fuck with none of y'all talking about.
Yeah.
If we talking about
greatest, how are you gonna say he's great?
Ed Reed ain't fucking with Sean. Troy ain't fucking with Sean.
No, you can't say he's the greatest, though.
Hold on, earlier.
This is what I'm saying. Ed Reed is the best safety to ever play football, bro.
If we talking about
here's the thing. Sean Taylor stood out for the Redskins when they didn't have anybody.
Ed Reed
always had Ray Lewis.
If we talking about people, we talking about terms of versatility, bro.
You think he's better at coverage?
I think Ed Reed probably the greatest cover safety of all time.
Okay, Harrison Smith is not even better than Charles Woodson at safety.
But Charles Woodson one of the greatest of all time. But what the hell? You just
Harrison Smith ain't better than
like what the hell?
Harrison Smith ain't even better than Ron Woodson. They got safety, nigga.
He's not better than BD. He's not better than BD.
Ron Woodson is another first ballot Hall of Famer.
Okay, but again, y'all put Harrison Smith in combos that he did, but nigga, what? He was never in these combos.
I'm not listen. Bama. What Bama is saying is that Harrison Smith is good enough. So where he said
no, he's saying he would have a similar career. That's the point.
That's a crazy take.
He would be productive.
In terms of production, I can kind
of
no.
Watch the tape. Watch it.
But that's not. No, we're talking about like stats and achievements.
I know you hear me, nigga.
Talking about.
Yeah, shut your hot
He's not as
He's not
good
talking
as
about bar for bar in terms of their skill set.
But his thing, Trent. His thing, Trent. You know football too well, Trent. You know football too well. If I have a Lamar Willie and a James Harrison coming for you every play, dog, I'm gonna get a couple gimme picks, dog. I can really ball hawk way better when I know you gotta get rid of that motherfucker.
Okay, I got you.
You gotta get rid of it. So wait.
If you're gonna use that logic,
you gotta get out your hands.
Early, if you're going to use that logic, why are you glazing and praising Bob Sanders when he had Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney? Why?
Robert Mathis had a
why?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The year that Early is talking about, Mathis was not as good as what he usually was with production, and either was Dwight Freeney.
Bob Sanders was they got better in the later years. They got better in the later years. Thank you. Thank you.
Come on. That's edge rushers.
Come on,
but you're naming guys who didn't develop yet.
Dwight Freeney didn't develop.
They cooked afterwards. Like they weren't as good as they were when he was in his prime. It's almost like this. I'm gonna give you an example, right? If Jimmy, let me give you an example. If Jimmy Butler was who he is now when he played for the Bulls, they would have been spanking niggas.
Come on. Mathis weren't even healthy the whole year. Dwight Freeney played 9 games, and then Robert Mathis only played 12.
Still played a lot of games.
But do you tax people for playing on great defenses? Let me find out you tax people for playing on great defenses.
Wait, time out. Let's not act like they didn't. Wait, time out. Let's not act like
Early tax Darrell Revis for playing on a great defense.
And but hold on, wait a minute. You act like they didn't play
for 1 year. Thomas, they
all played for a long time. So you think that argument didn't make sense.
And all I'm just saying is, bro.
In 2007, Dwight Freeney had 3 sacks. Let me look at Robert Mathis.
Early, it was 3.5.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it was 3.5 in 9 games.
And Robert Mathis had 7 sacks in 2007. Exactly.
Hellfire.
You know who else had 3.5 sacks? You know who else had 3 sacks in 2007? Bob Sanders. And he's a fucking safety. And he had as many sacks as Dwight Freeney.
I mean, yeah, he was blitzing a lot. That's what they did with Bob Sanders.
Yeah, they did.
You know why they blitzed with him? Because they didn't have a pass rush the way you thought they did. So you cooked. You said you cooked. Come on, Trent. You cooked.
Yeah, and that missed the game. It's not true. They just missed games. They just missed games, bro. You can't say they don't have a pass rush, though. Bob Sanders was nice. You can't say that, though.
Hey, Trent, this may benefit you with this. Even with them missing games, the Colts team still led the defense, still led the league in scoring.
You said what?
Even with the missing games.
Say that again.
Even with those 2 missing games, that Colts defense still led the league in scoring.
Like scoring defense?
Yeah.
What was their pass rush rank?
Let's see. I mean, the sacks were not great.
The sacks weren't there.
I mean, if Dwight had 3.5 and Robert had 7, yeah. I don't know.
Like, do y'all understand what it takes to get the defensive player of the year? Like, it's a lot of guys that we love that never touch the defensive player of the year. Like, what does that mean?
I try to tell Trent
that's not a. But Trent, that's not an accolade that everybody and mama get. We can be like, everybody got like a Pro Bowl.
Nick Bosa got a DPOY. Nick Bosa got a DPOY.
You was the best.
That's not true though. That's not true though. That's not true though. Wait, so wait, hold on, time out. No, shut your ass up. Anyways, Early, who do you think was the best? Hey, Early, who do you think was the best player? Wait, Early, who do you think was the best defensive player in 2009? Just asking. Who do you think was the best?
I can't think 2009.
Early, who was the best defensive player of the year last year?
2009. I want to be biased.
I think didn't Nick Bosa win?
Say Darrell Revis.
Yeah. Nick Bosa the best defensive player last year.
I'm gonna be biased.
2009.
I'm gonna be biased.
2009.
Hold on, I'm letting him answer the question. Answer the question.
I think this right. If you are a top 3 defensive player in that year, I think it's a tall. You could get it. Like it's that situation where like I think he was top 3 that year. So I feel like it wasn't like it was 4 or 5 niggas way better than him, and he just got it. Like how they did Jerry Johnson last year with defensive player in basketball. I do believe that like he was a top 35 guy that year.
But yeah, this defense in 2007 was first.
I'm saying just because you win the best, just because you win the DPOY,
passing defense.
Jerry Jackson Jr. Man.
Hold on, come on. Just because you win the DPOY, that don't make you the best defensive player of the year. Because again, in 2009. Darrell Revis had his best year career and had held every top receiver to like 50 yards. or 30 yards.
Under that.
Every Randy Moss, T.O., Chad Johnson, Steve Smith,
Megatron,
and Charles Woodson won Defensive Player of the Year.
You know why? You know why? Because although Darrell Reed was shut niggas down, Charles Woodson had like 6 picks that year, dog. Like he was like,
again,
I'm giving the ball back to you.
Can't tell me he a better man.
Let me ask you something. Hold on, let me ask you
something.
Do you believe that Clay Matthews is a Hall of Famer?
No, I think he had a long enough period. Yeah. But his peak though, he was nice. He was nice in his peak though, but he didn't play long enough.
You don't think Clay Matthews should be in the Hall of Fame?
He fell off the cliff really early. Like he had like 3 to 5
Hold on, why you don't think he'll be in the Hall of Fame though? Why?
Huh?
Why you don't think he should be in the Hall of Fame?
His longevity wasn't good enough.
Was Patrick Willis longevity?
Now you know what, Mook? He might get it though, Mook. But I feel like
hold on. Was Patrick Willis longevity?
Like 10 years.
Don't tell me if Patrick Willis is a Hall of Famer. Don't
no, I'm saying was his longevity long enough?
No.
All right, so how the fuck is he in the Hall of Fame?
Who we talking about?
Because his peak is way better than Clay Matthews' peak.
Okay, we're not arguing that, but I'm saying that Clay. I'm saying Clay Matthews' peak was dominant, bro.
But it wasn't as good as Patrick Willis. It's not even as
if you want to sit there and say Patrick Willis is a Hall of Famer because of his peak, then do the same thing with Clay Matthews, bro. His peak was dominant, bro.
No, I would vote him in.
Because Patrick Willis is considered the best cover linebacker ever.
Clay Matthews had only 4 seasons in a damn near 10, 11-year career where he had double-digit sacks.
Is you going off the stats?
Yeah, and Clay Matthews.
Are you going to say
he's the best? Mookie, he's the best cover linebacker ever.
Mookie, that's what you do all the time.
No, but I'm saying like he had more than 5.
If I'm sitting in a room with other NFL heads and we're determining Hall of Famers, I'm looking at guys like Michael Strahan or JJ Watt, like those guys. We talking about 15
lower end Hall of
Demarcus
Famers.
Ware. Them niggas was giving you 15 plus sacks for like 9 years.
But this is the thing, Clay Matthews. I mean, I'll call you Clay. This is the thing, Caesar. What I'm saying is that just because you have double-digit sacks, bro.
Okay, watch this, Mook. Watch this.
Will you glaze Nick Bosa?
Do you believe that Clay Matthews is a Hall of Famer? Do you believe that Clay Matthews is a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Well, watch this. He ain't getting there before Von Miller does.
Hell no.
Yeah, I agree.
I know. Von Miller is better, but I'm saying
wait until Von Miller, whenever they retire in 3 years, they'll make him wait 5 years for Von to get him before Clay.
Von Miller is a top
yeah, that's not a crazy take though.
Yeah, like
I ain't gonna say
and Bobby Wagner too. He gotta wait for Bobby.
He's good. He's great. He's great. Trent.
He gotta wait for Bobby Wagner too.
But to be honest, Mook, I think Clay gets in there because he helped him win the Super Bowl. So I do think he gets in there. That really helps him out. He got
he helped him win the Super Bowl.
He helped win the Super Bowl.
But he gotta wait for Bobby Wagner.
He'll get in there eventually because of that.
Early.
He's a really good run stopper. Great at getting to the quarterback. I like Clay Matthews. Clay Matthews was a good.
Bobby's better.
But if we're comparing Clay Matthews to like JJ Watt, Von Miller.
But that's like the top of the top. You don't need to be the top of the top.
Look at Nick Bosa. Look at TJ Watt. Like these niggas. Look at Jared Allen. Like Jared Allen was a dog. He was every year giving you 15 plus.
Yeah.
Jared Allen was a cover sacks merchant. I'm gonna let that rock though.
Oh my God, you're so nasty. You're so nasty. You're so nasty.
Okay, wait a minute.
OT, you're me.
What did you play for?
What did you just say about OC? But hold on, what you say earlier?
Bro, what team did he play for?
You talking about Jared? Bro, don't fucking play with me. The Chiefs and the Vikings.
Okay, so with that Chiefs team, who was at corner? I want to see if you know. That's all.
It was probably waiting for what's the name? PS2 Dad.
Nah, that's way earlier, big dog. That's Patrick Surtain not long. Way earlier. That's a long time ago. That's like that nigga Patrick Surtain is like Dante Hall. Like that's way longer.
Yeah.
What's his name? Wait, because he played for the Chiefs like in the 2000s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I forgot.
So Trent, you got Jair Alexander over Patrick Surtain.
And OC, I love OC Trent, but OC ain't listen, dog. He wasn't even the better pass rusher on that team.
I don't think OC better than Jared Allen, but I don't.
OC, you didn't say that.
Oh, yeah, I don't. I just think that his 22 sack, his like 21 sacker where he like tied the sack record because kind of gets overblown just a little bit. So I swear to God, bro, I turned on the bro. You look at them shits, bro. I'm like, a lot of these bitches is coverage sacks. Like the quarterback just holding on to the ball. And he's just getting them. Like,
but here's the thing you can't deny, though, Trent. Jared Allen had one of the best motors to ever play D lineman. One of the best motors.
Yo, you know who else had a good-ass motor? He played for the 49ers. I forgot bro name. He was a white. Justin Smith. We had a good
Justin Smith.
Justin Smith was good.
And he played for the Bengals too.
Yeah. Justin Smith was fire. You had Javon Curse. You had of course you had old boy that played for the Panthers,
Julius Peppers, bro.
Yeah, Julius Peppers top 5 D lineman all time.
He not.
What Julius
W Panthers bias.
Edge rusher?
W Panthers bias.
He top 5 all time. Edge rusher?
Greatest or best?
No,
like skill for skill or greatest?
No.
Skill for skill.
Julius Peppers could cover.
He was
getting picks.
No, you
He
said
was
pass
writing
rusher,
shit
not
down.
early.
You think, early, you think?
Wait, hold on, wait, come on. I ain't gonna lie though. If we talking about skillful and like pass rushers, you ain't telling me Peppers better than DeMarcus Ware.
I think
they taking that. I think they taking that.
Telling
They
you that.
taking that. They
I ain't
taking
gonna lie.
that. And they prime. You can take either one of them.
Is he better than Von Miller? Is he better than Von Miller?
Hell no. Hell no.
That's
Julius
reason.
Peppers better than Von Miller.
And I bet
Is Julius Peppers
160 sacks.
Julius Peppers?
Yes, bro.
Is Julius Peppers better than Clay
I'm
Matthews?
taking Julius Peppers over Von Miller.
Julius Peppers clears Clay Matthews. What the hell?
He don't clear him. Stop that nonsense.
You think
Julius
Peppers over Von Miller?
Yeah, I'm taking Julius Peppers over Von. I didn't say he clears though. I just said I'm just taking Julius Peppers. I'm not saying just because I'm taking stuff, I don't mean they cleared him. That just means I'm just.
Yeah, I know that for sure. Yeah, but
Hellfire.
No, but I don't like this take where Trent talking about Julius Peppers fucking clear.
What is Clay Matthews do better than Julius Peppers?
Clay Matthews is a great run stopper from the edge as well.
Not close to
Julius Peppers. Not.
And he was really good at getting to the quarterback as well, bro. He was
Julius Peppers, is it?
Like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
Clay,
Not
Julius Peppers more. Bro, you gotta understand the package.
Didn't Clay Matthews' best pass rush years come on the side of Julius Peppers when Julius Peppers was up there in Green Bay?
Yes.
Check the stats.
You're cool.
No, but why are you looking at stats?
Nigga, that's all you looking at stats.
No. Why are you looking at stats?
Wait.
You looking at stats to determine how good Clay Matthews were. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. They moved Clay Matthews. Clay Matthews used to play left linebacker, bro, and they moved him to the outside as well. And when he moved him to the outside, he hold on. When they moved him to the outside, he was a tremendous run stopper. He was great at forcing sacks, bro. And not only that, he was great at getting to the quarterback. He had great instinct, bro. He had great finesse on the outside as well, bro.
Real quick. Hold on, first off.
But you say he clears them.
Hold on.
That's a lie.
He does clear them.
Wait, Brandon, you said Bruce Smith is better than DeMarcus Ware? Duh. Like, that's fucking Captain Obvious. But hold on. Yeah, wait, Bama, you telling me
Bruce Smith is the greatest D lineman of all time.
Wait, time out. Wait.
You a glazing ass nigga,
Bama, you taking Derek? You not taking Derek Thomas over Julius Peppers?
I mean, oh yeah, fuck.
Come on now.
No, okay, but look, okay, give me some more. So that's 3.
Okay, Michael Strahan.
Yes.
So who all y'all had real quick? Because that might be
this is my I'll give you a good ass list.
Y'all niggas disrespect Clay Matthews.
I'm gonna name the list. I'm gonna tell you.
Listen, 2 of Clay Matthews' better years. He had Julius Peppers on the other side of him.
Bama, I'm gonna tell you where to stop. Bama, I'm gonna tell you where to stop.
Julius was right.
Look, Bama, I'm gonna tell you.
Clay Matthews was producing even without Julius Peppers. Nigga, look at them years.
Edge rushers, and you tell me where to stop. So you got LT, Reggie White, Bruce Smith, Von Miller, JJ Watt, Michael Strahan, Deacon Jones, DeMarcus Ware, Derek Thomas, Julius Peppers, and the Julius Peppers at 10.
DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller, bro. I feel like you could put Julius Peppers in there.
Thank you, dog. Thank you.
Yeah, you're not. Nah,
no, I love DeMarcus Ware. Don't get me wrong.
Me too.
Don't get me wrong.
I love D-Ware.
I love you know I'm biased for anybody from Alabama. That's why I follow OC so much.
But him and Julius Peppers neck and neck. I take either one.
Bro, you could put them younger guys up in there. You can start to throw Julius Peppers up in there, bro.
No, don't forget, Julius Peppers did it for 15 years.
Where would y'all rank Terrell Suggs?
Not top 10.
Not top 10. No.
Shout out Terrell Suggs. You know what I'm saying?
Terrell never nigga who benefited from a good defense.
Let me ask this last question.
Let me ask this question.
I want y'all to be real. Terrell Suggs or Cam Jordan?
What? Terrell Suggs?
Why are we talking about not top 10 and irrelevant here? Why are we doing this?
All right. Hey, so last question, and Hellfire, you can start this off. So, a lot of coaching carousel been going on with the Bill Belichick little Billy sweepstakes or whatever.
I'll be overrated.
Come to find
I
out,
always
they said he had a contract extension. Come to find out, that's not true. And talks that he might not be the coach at the end. That he might not be the coach at the end of the year. Bill Belichick. Me myself personally, I'm an Alabama insider. I've saw some talks, but like I said, this could just be speculation. But anyway, they saw him meeting up with Nick Saban a lot, and they said that possibly could be the new defensive coordinator of the Alabama Crimson Tide. I think that's kind of far-fetched. Even though we do have the money for it, I think that's far-fetched. I just know him and Saban is good friends. But if
he go back to
Bill
college,
Belichick is lead and coach, if he was the defensive coordinator for Alabama, bro, like that would be in
who Bill Belichick?
Yeah.
I don't think Bill Belichick.
But Bama, you why would Bill Belichick? Why would Bill Belichick?
Oh, let Hellfire get off first, bro. He asked Hellfire.
Shit. Honestly, with Belichick, I think it's a higher odds of him being traded somewhere before he ends up being able to go to Alabama to pull that job.
Well, the amount of money NFL teams are going to pay that guy to come coach for their team, whether it be
not even the
or head coach,
it's going to be the draft capital early. It's going to be the draft capital because there's a higher odd of us trading him than us firing him.
Period.
The question is, what team makes the trade?
Yes, Mookie, I'm a Patriots fan. And also to address this, you asking people about using stats, and yet you make people like myself who look at numbers look fucking embarrassing.
Cooked.
Like I said, bro, why would Bill Belichick?
But look, Stat Paffer, before y'all go too far, Stat Paffer. Why would Bill go coach college at a coach at Bama as a DC under Saban?
That's what I'm about to say.
Because y'all know this, Trent, you can even attest to this. For some odd reason, college tends to pay coaches way more money than the NFL. For some odd reason,
average
they tend to pay coaches way more money, and not even
how much is Nick Saban getting paid?
11 million? Yeah, a lot. 11 million.
He's like the highest paid coach in college right now.
Literally for his power in the state of Alabama.
All this NIL.
Bill Belichick will get a $20 million a year check. Trust me.
Yeah, they
possibly could.
They gave John Gruden in a year.
No, not the coach in the NFL, the coach in college. Some of these boosters is so crazy where they'll possibly play Bill Belichick, the coach back at Army or some West Point. Bro, I don't know.
Man, Bill Belichick is not doing that.
You know what, man?
I mean, he might. He would have more control.
Y'all gotta understand, Bill Belichick.
Yeah,
why would Bill go to college?
Tom Brady left
because of the control.
He could control the team in the NFL, bro.
I could do this shit without
y'all sound dumb, bro. Bill Belichick can actually, bro. There's a lot of opportunities in the NFL.
Bill Belichick's going with that picture movie guy right now. That's what he's
and a coach at the same time, bro. Damn, fuck it. My Saints need a goddamn coach and a goddamn GM at the same goddamn time because I don't even know what the hell.
No, you don't want Belichick as a GM. No.
So you telling me?
Oh yeah,
there's so many
opportunities. I'm not saying Drake May.
I'm not saying I want him, but I'm saying there's gonna be so many teams in the NFL that are gonna give Bill Belichick the opportunity of being a general manager and a coach. They're gonna offer him buttloads of money.
He's right though.
They're going to pay for it.
Never mind that. All they're going to look at is you are one of the great coaches of all time, and we'll pay you whatever you want. Whatever you want to do, we'll do it.
Whatever you want.
Especially teams with fresh owners like the Jaguars and shit. Yeah, they pay.
No. No NFL team is just going to give Belichick whatever he wants. It's just not going to happen.
They're going to look at
his. But the Raiders, after not coaching for almost 10 years, the Raiders gave John Gruden a 10-year.
John Gruden has a history with the Raiders. It's not the same situation.
So if the Raiders did it for him, why wouldn't another team do it for them?
He has history with the Raiders. That's why. Belichick doesn't have history with all. The only one that
right now, the Browns say Bill Belichick right now and give him whatever.
The Browns and the Giants are the two.
Browns and the Giants are the two interesting ones, but they both got really good coaches already.
Yeah. Well,
so they don't need him.
You know what?
Bill loves.
I think if the Browns really wanted to let go of Stefanski to get Belichick back, I think they would do it.
That was so dumb, bro.
I think God scared for him to go to Chargers. Real talk.
Belichick's going to the Chargers.
Well, if he's going to the Chargers, we will gladly take that top 10 pick for it. Gladly.
We ain't giving y'all no top 10 pick, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna get that for him. I ain't getting that for
him.
You're gonna have to.
Fan, Mookie?
Huh?
You said we.
Huh?
You a Chargers fan?
No, I'm a Saints fan.
You said we.
Even with New Orleans, it would have to be a top 10 pick. Hand it over.
Oh hell no!
But look, like I said, bro.
I don't want Jaden Daniels to go to the.
Everybody, I think Bill Belichick. There've been rumblings around the league that Bill Belichick, ladies and gentlemen, he loves LA, right? He loves the culture.
Mookie loves that, ladies and gentlemen. That's his favorite saying, ladies and gentlemen. There's only gentlemen.
And if Bill Belichick wants to take a lesser role, which I don't think he's going to do, right, to coach the Chargers, right? I think that would be great for both the Chargers organization, but Tom Telesco, and Spanos family don't overpay for head coaches like that. So, it's just I don't know where he's going to go, but I think Bill Belichick has a lot left in his league. He's going to prove you all that he can still win and be a great caliber coach.
Or he won't.
Coach, sure. GM, no. He needs to be as far away from player personnel as possible.
For offensive personnel, for sure.
I'll be real with y'all. I know y'all said it.
Hey, before we continue with Bill Belichick, early. After you say that early, answer this. How good do you think Wes Welker was? Because it's a super chat.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Yeah, I'm going to say this about Bill Belichick, right? I know y'all say it, and we said it before, and I pray to God it don't happen. But as dumb as David Tepper is, and him being a new owner, he would definitely pay Bill Belichick a bag, dog, to come run his team because he's so stupid. He don't know no better. He would give him the reins.
Bill Belichick just
because he made such a bad pick on Bryce Young and he looked so bad, he would easily pay Belichick to save his fuck up. He would. I'm sorry to cuss. Save his mess.
To answer the question, Wes Welker. I think Wes Welker is solid. I feel like sometimes
the greatest slot receiver to ever play the game.
Welker, Edelman.
Wes Welker's a Hall of Famer, bro. Put some respect on Wes Welker.
He is Hall of Famer.
He's the best slot receiver ever.
Oh, I can't.
Best slot ever.
Yes.
Name one that better. Name one better. He got
the only one. I only have
so
one
good.
Early.
He got slot receivers paid. That's how good he was.
Yes, he
did. Was not paying slot
receivers. I only have one that I would.
Preston, Brandon Stokely, Ricky Pro. I'm a football historian. He came along. He made slot receivers get that bag.
Yes,
he's the reason guys like Amon St. Brown are who they are today.
Yes, but I only have one that I would consider to be over Wes Welker, and it's Corbett. Outside of that, that's it.
Wayne Corbett?
This man Brandon said Christian Kirk better than Wes Welker. Brandon, you don't know football.
Corbett had how many years good? 2 or 3? Wes was a legit 100 catch guy for like 9 seasons.
I definitely respect how he kind of revolutionized the position because what he was doing definitely set a interesting precedent for like future teams.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at it.
Precedent.
He was
at the end of the day,
good hands, great route running, great running up the cat road. Wes Welker was nice, bro.
So with that said, Hellfire, since you're the Patriots guy, is Wes Welker a Hall of Famer?
If we were to have one.
Yeah, I think he had a Super Bowl though.
In his tenure, his case would be easier, but he has a better. But when it comes to Patriots slot receivers, Welker has a better case to be in the Hall of Fame than Edelman does.
Brandon Katz does talk about because he put up good stats for Peyton Manning too. Damn, Brandon Katz, you are.
Edelman has so many playoff stats. He's like,
Edelman's the playoff guy. Like that's, but even with that may not be enough to translate. At least with Wes Welker, he has more of a case.
Yeah, he went to Denver and got 100 catches over there too.
Yeah,
but he didn't have a long.
Brandon, click the link so he can cook you, bro.
But other than Miami, and even in Miami, he showed you something. Once he left Miami, dog, he was great every year.
So,
yeah.
I'm not mad at it. Welker, I did say my initial case is that Welker, Amendola, Edelman, I think they are definitely undervalued in terms of what they brought.
They are. Wes Welker's time from 2007 up until 2012 has him a better case of getting into the Hall of Fame than Julian Edelman's entire career.
No, thank you. 112 112 for 1,100, 11 for 1,100, 123 for 1,300, 122 for 1,500. The nigga had 1,500 yards at slot receiver. Are you kidding me?
No, he was
Wes Welker. 123 catches and 1,500 yards.
He was amazing in the regular season. He was amazing in the regular season.
Yeah, early.
When your name,
had 7,000 yard receivers under the years.
No, early. I'm with you. He was great in the regular season, but when your name in the playoff, in terms of playoff all-time stats, is like the only person above you is Jerry Rice, I don't see how you don't. I don't see how your Hall of Fame case is not better than Wes Welker's. Not gonna lie, but the Hall of Fame does value regular season performance a lot. Hellfire. He said Welker's case is better than
Welker's case to be in the Hall of Fame in totality is better than Julian Edelman's. I get the playoff success with Edelman. I get his.
I think Edelman was too late. He was too late. He didn't play enough years.
His stats are still one of the best all time in terms of receivers in the playoffs.
Brandon said Welker only
produced. You play with Peyton Manning every year, dog. You got a short. Every year he played with Peyton, he was in the playoffs.
So if you taxing a receiver to,
but playoff stats matter. That's why Jerry Rice is number one.
Jerry Rice is number one in everything, Brandon.
No, I'm with you, but the playoff stats do matter. That's why Jerry Rice is so great because it's in addition to the playoff success. Because Jerry Rice got the playoff success. Same with Travis Kelce. That's why he's arguably the best or the second best, greatest tight end.
I don't get taxing the receiver for playing with all-time great quarterbacks. Then that means
I don't understand taxing for that either. Your buddy over there, Brandon Katz, is doing that. I don't know why you're gassing that shit up, but
yeah, it's kind of taxing.
Would you clip Brandon Katz?
No, it's taxing Wes Welker for Brady and Manning. Like, what are we doing?
Smoke Brady Katz in the debate.
Yeah, Jared Rice. If you're gonna do that, that means you got to tax Jared Rice because he played with Steve Young and
you always gotta tax.
He was great with Rich Gannon too. He went to Oakland and got 1,000-yard receiver with Rich Gannon too. So that means
stop it. He was out of his prime. Get out of here, bro.
And he still had 1,200 yards.
He was out of his prime. Stop.
And he still had 1,200 yards.
And how many years he did it for?
2 years in Oakland. And had 1,000. I think he had 1,000 yards.
So you annoying? Hold on. You annoying?
1,000 yards in Seattle too.
Hold on. You annoying 2 years off the 7-8 decades he played with all-time great quarterbacks that he's been producing, putting up godly numbers, bro. That's a small sample.
And that 2002 Oakland team made the Super Bowl, for fuck's sake. Like, the year that he's talking about with Oakland, they made the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like literally every elite quarterback, like all-time great quarterback, for the most part, has an elite weapon that helped a lot of their season. So I don't get the point that Brandon.
Y'all boys cop the merge.
Someone merch? What?
He's a cop the merch.
Hell yeah, one-man team. Because that's me. Because I'm a one-man team.
But yeah, that 2011
man, the
Welker had
all pros, dog. That's crazy, dog.
Well,
10 all pros.
Hey, shout out
Wes Welker. That 2011 season was also
the he's like that. That one was like that.
Tight ends. Like
dog, if I'm telling you,
he said John Elway never had a lead.
I'm telling you, at 5'8", 185 pounds, I'm gonna get you 123 catches, 1,500 yards, and 10 touchdowns, dog. Like at slot receiver, dog. Like, dog, that's so productive. It's so good, man. He was so reliable too, dog. He was a third down glory. Like, he was so beautiful on third down. You can guarantee he would catch the ball.
And the reason why we
I hated Wes Welker, bro. I hated Wes Welker.
In the Super Bowl, Belichick.
I'm a Jets fan. I hated Wes Welker. Bro.
Hey, Wes Welker inspired my boy Victor Cruz. You know what I'm saying? Then we did what we did. You feel me?
Stop that. Victor Cruz was a legit number one though. Outside. Getting busy.
The outside was Hakeem Nicks.
Victor Cruz got a nice peak. He got
Victor Cruz was what? Victor Cruz was everywhere.
Bro, most in the slot. Hakeem Nicks was our bigger outside receiver.
And Victor Cruz on the other side.
Victor Cruz is most in the slot. That's what I said.
No, he wasn't.
Mario Manning guy. He was versatile. What are you talking about?
Mario Manning
he wasn't versatile, but he was a primary slot guy.
We gonna sit there and say that Rod
never said he's a
Smith was never
one-dimensional
elite.
receiver.
I just think he's one of the first receivers to move.
So now Rod Smith was never elite, bro.
He wasn't elite. He wasn't elite.
Rod Smith?
He wasn't elite.
You talking about Broncos, Rod Smith?
Yeah, he wasn't elite.
What was he?
Rod Smith was like a
Rod Smith
Monty
elite.
Toomer.
What are you talking about?
He was like a Monty Toomer. Like he's a great receiver, but he wasn't. He was like a great dependable receiver, but he was real bland. He wasn't elite.
Yes, he was.
You gotta understand, Rod Smith played in the era with people like Jimmy Smith and Torrey Holton. Them like Rod Smith wasn't fucking with them.
Yeah, but he was.
Rod Smith wasn't fucking with Michael Irvin.
Does that mean you're not elite?
No, Rod Smith at one point was the 2 in Denver behind McCaffrey.
I guess.
Yeah, but McCaffrey was elite too as well.
Let me see the years Rod Smith played.
Okay, so we're loosely tossing around the word elite. Great.
I mean,
I could be wrong.
I don't know, to be honest. But the point of the
Rod
conversation,
Smith played from 95 to 2006, right? Rod Smith had 3 Pro Bowls, right?
Okay.
From 95 to 2006, I think only 1 year he had 2 years he had over 100 catches in his entire career.
Okay, can you tell me the yards, please?
In 97, he had 70 catches for 1180 and 12 touchdowns.
Okay.
In 98, he had 86 catches for 1,200 yards and 6 touchdowns.
Elite. Okay.
Another
Really
79 catches for 1,000 yards and 4 touchdowns. Now his 2000 year, arguably his best year. 100 catches, 1,600 yards, 8
elite.
touchdowns.
Rod Smith was elite. Early, get the fuck out of here, bro.
He wasn't
that
elite.
nigga Rod Smith was.
Yeah,
elite,
I wouldn't go.
Get out of here, bro.
No, I wouldn't go elite with Rod Smith either. Like we are loosely tossing that around. Like,
bro, he was elite. You can't be able to produce 1,600 yards and not be considered elite, bro.
You can't.
Stop
I mean,
it,
just one season is not enough, but.
But he's still producing.
The following season, but Rodell, the following season, he followed it up with 113 catches and 1,300 yards.
No, I'm with you. But the basis of the conversation was when we're talking about elite quarterbacks and elite weapons, because we're comparing it to like Joe Montana with Jerry Rice, Tom Brady with Gronkowski, Pat Mahomes with Travis Kelce, Drew Brees with Michael Thomas.
Even with all that he had,
so it's like that's the comparison we're trying to make.
Even with all that he had, he didn't lead the league in touchdowns that year.
Who led the lead in touchdowns?
He didn't. Who you think did? Mr. Throw the hand up. Mr. Throw the hand up.
Okay, but you telling me
always open. Super free.
Hold on, but you
He didn't lead the league in receiving yards that year.
You telling me it's a knock on him? Hold on,
because Marvin Harrison had that.
Hold on, you telling me it's a knock on him? You telling me it's a knock on him because he didn't lead the lead in touchdowns over the greatest
he
wide
played
receiver
in a
of all
time
time,
he was
Randy
never
Moss?
a top 5 receiver. Even with his most productive year, he had to play with Torrey. He had to play around Torrey Hall, Randy Moss.
Okay, now tell me.
Marvin Harrison. He was never.
All right. So tell me who the
kind of
top
semantics. Not gonna lie. Because early. Tell me who the top 5 players above
early. Huh?
Tell me the top 5 wide receiver that was above Rod Smith to you.
That year? We had 600 yards?
No, I'm just saying in general. Like in the time when he was playing it down.
Randy, T.O.
I'm taking T.O. over him. I'm taking Randy over him. I'm taking Torrey Holt and Ozzie Bruce over him. I'm taking Marvin Harrison over him. Who else?
You naming all-time great wide receivers, bro.
I'm taking Chris Carter over him.
So you think it's hold on. So you think it's a detriment for him to be not considered top 5 because he played in arguably one of the greatest.
I'm sorry that he.
You telling me he played one of the greatest? You telling he played one of the greatest wide receivers eras?
I ain't gonna lie. Right now in today's game, them numbers is elite numbers though.
Facts.
I mean,
I think the point of the conversation is when you're thinking of
era, like them niggas is receiver gods, bro. Randy Moss.
He played the same era as Torrey Hall,
Marvin Harrison,
Marvin Harrison. Don't forget Jimmy Smith, bro. Chris Carter. You had Tony Gonzalez.
You named all-time great names
that year. Tim Brown. Yeah, it was some dogs, dog. It was some dogs. He played with a lot of dogs. He wasn't top 10. He it was an argument for him to like break the top 10 in them years, dog. But that's not.
Yeah,
that's
but Earl,
you
can't sit there and get on him for him not being top 5, 6, 7 because he played in arguably the greatest wide receiver.
But if you played in the era where if I get my pick
but he was elite though. Running to the era, bro.
I get my pick of the litter, and the GM says you got these guys a receiver, and I pick a lot of niggas before I pick you. I'm sorry, you wasn't elite.
Yeah, yes, you were.
There's so many guys who taking over Rod Smith in his era.
Yeah,
what you mean?
In his
era, I mean, I'm taking so many guys over him.
No, but you just hold on. But you tell me all-time great running back.
Being undrafted, doing what he did. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I respect Rod Smith, dog. He overcame the odds. But I'm just being honest with you. And even watching Rod Smith play the game of football, he was very meh. Be honest with y'all. He was a boring guy.
What was about his game?
His game was really boring. Super boring.
Oh, so you say you don't like is Michael Thomas boring to you?
Michael Thomas ain't do it long enough, to be honest with you.
Was he elite though? Was Michael Thomas elite?
For like 2 seasons, maybe.
But was his game boring?
Great hands. Pretty good.
Is Larry Fitzgerald game boring to you?
Hell no. Because you forget, Larry Fitzgerald, for a good 5-year stretch, he was the fade king. Fade king. True. And he used to dunk on niggas, Slim.
True.
Like, Larry was like that, dog. Larry was not. Larry, in his later years, became just a regular receiver who would get 100 yards, 1,300 yards every year, 100 catches. But in his prime, Larry was the jump ball merchant, Slim. I thought Larry was like 6'6" for years. He was like 6'2", 6'3". I thought he was like 6'6". Because he's the dunk on people.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought at Pittsburgh, I thought he was like 6'8".
I thought he was like 6'6". I was
6'6". You said Michael Thomas only had 2 elite seasons. Can you name me those?
I gotta look at him, Mook. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta look at him.
What you say? Go ahead, Hellfire. You can just chime in.
But no, we were talking about DPOYs and robberies. The very first one that came to my mind in my lifetime was 2005. That should not have went to Urlacher.
Who should have went to?
I have a couple of names in mind. Champ Bailey, Dwight Freeney.
I'm trying to think of some names. Yeah.
As far as like who was on that ballot, it was Champ Bailey had 8 picks that year. Dwight Freeney was.
Champ is a top 5 corner all time, by the way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah. But
just in reference to that ballot alone,
I think most people would have him top
more than
3.
What he had. Like
so, Mook, Michael Thomas' best year was his 2 All-Pro years, 2018, 2019. We're talking 125 catches, 1,400 yards, 9 TDs, and another 149 catches, 1,700 yards, and 9 TDs.
So he had 3 elite years.
He had his 2 best years. His 2 elite years where he was All-Pro and a Pro Bowler was 18, 19. You can say
18, 19, 20.
17, he had 104.
What about 2020?
2020, he had 438 yards and 40 catches. He didn't play.
You said what?
In 2020, Mook, he had 40 catches for 438 yards. He only played 13 games.
2017.
I mean, he only played 7 games.
So you going to 2018, 2019, 2020.
2018, 2019, and 2017 was his only 3 Pro Bowl years.
So 2017, 2018, 2019.
Yeah, his 2019, 2018, elite. He was all pro first team. Nigga, 149 catches and 1,700 yards is crazy. That's crazy.
As long as you recognize that he was elite at some point in his tenure with us.
Yeah, I say it was 2 years. 2 years, he had 8 years.
That's fine.
But he didn't last that long. When we look back on history, we'll remember Julio, we'll remember DeAndre Hopkins, we'll remember
Michael Thomas too as well, nigga.
Well, Michael Thomas will be way further down in the conversation.
Yeah, we won't remember him. Honestly, we won't.
But at the end of the day, the conversation.
Hold on. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something early. Have you watched Michael Thomas this year?
He hasn't been good.
I've got glimpses of him. Like, he ain't been as good.
Hold on. Why you say he hasn't been good?
Because the separation.
Bad quarterback play. And plus, I just feel like Michael Thomas, I feel like he lost a step when you watch him play, man. Like, he don't have it.
What you mean?
It could be due to his injury, but yeah.
He lost a step. It's like his ability to get separation. His ability to play on the outside.
Well, Michael Thomas ain't never been that guy of getting separation at a high level, bro. He was a physical route receiver that was a great route runner, and that's how but he was not a guy that was
watch this, John.
That's the point. Like, he's not.
What does great route runner do for you, Mook?
Well.
Watch this, guys. What does great route runner do for you, Mook?
To be able to get separation, run.
So what are you talking about? You just say it was a great route runner.
No, but I'm saying the routes that he was getting separation for was slant routes. If you actually watch Michael Thomas, so
this year it just hasn't been as good.
They really. If you watch Michael Thomas this year, they rarely run the slant routes, bro. Go routes, bro.
What do you think? But Mook, do you think they barely run the slant routes, or he just don't have it anymore? You think?
They
Michael
don't run slant
was as productive as he used to be? He wouldn't get the ball. Because look at DeAndre Hopkins. He's still cooking over there in Tennessee.
But you gotta understand. They rarely run slant routes for Michael Thomas, bro.
Okay, Mook, how about this?
Also, this too. The injuries.
The Chiefs trade for Michael Thomas.
Yeah, the injuries are the biggest thing because he's less athletic. He's a lot.
And the Chiefs trade for Michael Thomas. Is he back to being a Pro Bowler?
I'm speaking from experience, Riddell. I just had surgery, bro, on both of my knees, bro, and I'm just thinking from a standpoint.
Michael Thomas was the best wide receiver in the league.
The athleticism you used to have, you could feel where it's like probably diminished, bro. Like I'm trying to tell folks that I'm 31.
Yeah, I've had back issues for over a decade.
Look at like this, Bama. If you watch the Ravens games, Odell is starting to finally get back in his groove after almost like 2 years, dog. Like you can start to kind of see like, okay, his route running and his yak is getting kind of back there. Like, okay, boo, he's showing us something like not saying he's gonna be what he used to be, but like he's showing us something where it's like, ooh, he might have something in the tank.
But if you watch Michael,
it was just last year.
He has great
hands. He was injured a lot last
year.
Bro,
he still has great hands. The route running still there, but the thing is, Derek Carr is not finding them, and they're not running his go-to
great
route,
hands.
which is
so, do you think if he goes somewhere else, Mook, he'll be productive?
Absolutely.
Where? Name 3 teams.
He go to Chiefs.
I think he'll go. I think the
Texans. At this
the
point,
Chiefs,
bro, you can get junior college receivers to go over there with Kansas City, bro, and be fucking.
That's a fact.
If he goes to the Chargers, oh my goodness.
No, I don't think
he's
so.
not taking Keenan Allen.
He need no.
Yeah, that's somebody. That's another
not need a big slow receiver. Not need a big slow receiver.
But hold on, but if you look at Michael Thomas and the difference between Michael Thomas and Keenan Allen, both guys can play in the slot and they can play outside. So
but Keenan Allen still has
better than Michael Thomas.
Keenan Allen still has more burst and more speed than him right now.
Fact.
Okay, I know,
better than
Michael Thomas will be wide receiver 3 over there if everybody's healthy.
I don't even know because Quentin Johnson at least is a vertical.
He ain't starting with Mike Evans and Mike Williams.
Johnson
he just dropped everything. But
why are you talking about Quentin Johnson? He's trash.
No, I'm talking about
Mike.
If everybody's healthy, it would still be Keenan and
Mike Williams is an injury mode. Mike Williams has played 10 games in the last 2 years.
What's good?
Mike Williams is injury problem. Michael Thomas isn't.
Yeah, but Mike,
true. He got injured again for the rest of the season this year. That's a fact.
Michael Thomas has better hands than Mike Will. He is
not now.
He is a better route runner than Mike Will as well, bro.
I give him up for that, bro.
Yeah,
I give him up for that.
I wouldn't give him hands.
But think of it like this though. If you're Justin Herbert, right? If you're Justin Herbert, right?
The only
thing I give you, but current.
Think about this though. If you're Justin Herbert, right? You already had a good hands, reliable, route running guy and Keenan Allen. You need somebody to blow it off the top. That's what Mike Williams is for. So what would I do with Michael Thomas? I would have 2 guys. I would dig it down to death. And I dig it down to death.
Allen is doing his position. Quentin Johnson doesn't have good
hands.
Doesn't have good hands, but at the very least,
if you don't have
body
good
that
hands
can
for a
run down the field,
like
his job is different from Michael Thomas's. So that's why obviously they rather have Michael.
And he don't catch with his body.
And he's
younger. Stop it, bro. This man quit.
I don't care what nobody say. This is the new Jerry Rice right here, bro. Looking back, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. In my eyes, right here, this is the new Jerry Rice. In my eyes, I'm gonna tell my kids this was Jerry Rice when it's all said and done.
I mean, again.
Bama,
just hold on, Bama. Let's just see.
I know, bro.
We might look up in 5 years, dog, and Janice might get hurt. Look at another example. Michael Thomas. After Michael Thomas' 149 catch season, 1,700 yards, you would think Michael Thomas gonna be here to stay. 2 years later, dog. Look at this nigga. I'm telling y'all, man.
There's always
them hits over the middle, them hits down the sideline, like that is a bang bang. You gotta have a heart to be a receiver, dog. Because over the years, you will get banged up, dog. Some of the greats that we love fell off after a couple seasons, dog. I tell people all the time, Dez Bryant, Julio Jones. It's guys that when we look at that.
Julio Jones still had a great career.
When they started getting their stride, we was like, they're gonna be here forever. But only the best of the best.
Can I ask you something? Let me ask you something, early. You look like you love production, right?
Definitely.
All right. So would you say Olave
Quentin Johnston is a lost yak receiver?
I thought he was a vertical threat, bro.
He is a vertical threat. He just keeps dropping.
He's a vertical threat.
He's not a vertical threat.
That is literally what he does on the team.
Go ahead. My fault. Go ahead. Move. Ask that question and then we'll get back to that, bro.
Since you love production, right?
Uh-huh.
Would you say Chris Olave better than Garrett Wilson?
I think Chris Olave isn't a better number one receiver. I think he has a better situation right now. But I think as a number one receiver, I'm taking Garrett Wilson over Chris Olave.
Hold the fuck on.
He has a better passing situation than Garrett Wilson.
Does have a better situation.
How does he have a better passing situation when the Saints had the worst?
Zach Wilson?
It don't matter,
Zach Wilson is
hold on.
NFL,
He
man.
put, bro, stop using. Hold on.
Move. Garrett Wilson would kill for Derek Carr. He would kill for Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, at the very least, throws it up to the receivers to let them make a play.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Stop using this Zach Wilson BS because he caught over 1,000 yards with Zach Wilson, his quarterback, last year. That's a mute point.
Derek Carr made Devontae Adams catch 1,400 yards last year.
Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, right? Chris Olave is still able to produce with Taysom Hill, Andy Dalton as his quarterback, ladies and gentlemen, bro, and crab-leg Jameis Winston, bro, is still able to produce over 1,000 yards with almost 100 catches in a season, bro. When we talk about number one wide receiver, who do you think Chris Olave was? He was the number one wide receiver for the Saints last year, and he's the number one wide receiver for the Saints this year as well. And he's on pace of having another 1,000 yards receiving, playing with a Derek Carr, who y'all sat there and said is ass, and not that same player that he is.
Still better than Garrett Wilson.
Zach Wilson is more ass.
Yeah, like the point is, he's
better
than
Zach Wilson. But I'm saying Zach Wilson's a 12-pack of ass. So
what I'm saying is stop sitting there and saying the situation for both players are bad. But the thing is, Olave is making it out and being better with the situation.
Gave Devontae Smith 1,500 yards, so it proves he throws the ball around at least.
You said what?
Like Derek Carr gives receivers the opportunity.
Devontae Adams a 1,500 yard receipt of a year. So what I'm saying to you is that at the end of the day, we can at least say Derek Carr has the ability and he gets the freedom to at least throw the ball around.
But
they don't even trust Zach Wilson to throw the ball for real.
Garrett Wilson 1,000 yards 50 last year.
Brees Hall.
But there's levels to this. Derek Carr is better than Zach Wilson was last year.
Hold on. Zach Wilson gave this man 1,000 yard receiver last year.
This is the last point, bro, because we hella over.
Mookie, the point is, at the end of the day, Derek Carr is better than Zach Wilson last year and this year.
That is
so when it comes to better situation,
that is a mute point.
A better quarterback
because all y'all sit here and said Derek Carr is trash. He is ass.
He's still better than Garrett Wilson, though.
And he's still able to produce. Andy Dalton, y'all say he is trash out of his prime. Still be able to produce with him.
Who says
I thought you loved production early. Caesar.
Everyone here knows that Garrett Wilson's a better receiver. Like, come on, move.
No, he's not, bro. Stop.
Right, okay. Well, you're a Saints fan, so it's biased.
Stop. And you a Panthers fan. That's even worse.
I know.
Yeah.
How's feel good now? Well, we out, fellas.
All right, y'all. What, Lewis? What's good? What you got to take real quick? What you want to get off your chest? You got 3 minutes.
What wrong with y'all, man?
I just don't understand how we can say that Derek Carr's he's a better quarterback. What are we talking about?
No, nobody arguing that.
He's in a better. You're saying about Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, so what you just said with Garrett Wilson, Andy Dalton, all of them being able to produce with Chris Olave, all of them are better quarterbacks than Zach Wilson, though. Like, regardless of them being able to produce with Chris Olave, all of them are leagues ahead of Zach Wilson. Regardless.
Yeah, but I don't like the argument where hold on. I don't like the argument of y'all sitting there saying, well, he has Zach Wilson, so he ain't gonna produce with him. But he was producing last year with him. So it's just a mute point of what y'all saying. Like, how can you produce with Zach Wilson, who's a considered?
Do you think Garrett Wilson has a better season? Mook, do you think Garrett Wilson has a better receiver season with Derek Carr as quarterback? Yes or no?
I don't know. I don't go off of hypotheticals.
Oh, okay. Now we'll go.
So who do you think? So who do you think has a better situation?
Hold up, y'all. But if Justin Herbert would play for any other team, he'd be like that. But we don't go off hypotheticals.
Crazy.
I don't go off hypotheticals.
I don't know, man.
You
crazy.
You crazy, man.
Take off that tight ass polo.
Also, Garrett Wilson's still probably going to have 1,000 yards receiving this year.
You got that shit with
This is expensive ass polo jersey.
That's Tasty Penny shit.
All right. Hey, go look this up and see how much it costs. None of my polo no JC Penny. It's a $200 polo jacket move.
You got that shit for bases, nigga.
All right, man. Go look it up. Go look it up. Go look it up.
That shit said U.S. Polos and Sass on the back of that bitch, nigga.
Mook, stop playing. Hey, Mook, stop playing me, Mook. Stop playing me, Mook. Talk about U.S. Polo and Sass.
Well, look, no. What I'm saying is this, bro. Y'all better stop bro. Chris Olave is.
Hey, Mook, say Eric Bieniemy. Mook, say Eric Bieniemy before we leave the show.
Eric Bieniemy.
Ooh, that boy been practicing.
All right,
Mook.
All right.
But like I said, Olave is going to have a Mike Evans type of career where he's going to consistently produce consecutive 1,000 yards this year.
Mike Evans is at a high
Yes, he got. Hold on. Chris Olave got 8. I think Chris Olave is like 854. Like he's at 854.
All right, well, let's see him get 1,000 yards.
Wait.
Mike got 1,000 yards.
Chris Olave's at hold on. Chris Olave's at 854 receiving yards right now.
Yes.
Garrett Wilson's at 853. What?
All right, so
he did all that for no reason.
For
no reason. Oh,
Garrett Wilson ain't no 850. Hold on, let me look this shit up, bro.
He's at 853 receiving yards right now.
Close us out real quick since you know how to say Eric Bieniemy. I gotta just give you the floor right now, bro.
Cook, Mook.
Cook real quick, bro. What you want to say?
And don't start.
Close it out. The games tonight is trash. I'm about to see the Chargers tank for this top 5 pick.
Oh yeah, what's the
Caleb Williams?
Alabama. We gotta do our predictions before we go.
Marvin Harrison.
Yeah. Y'all
we need you as the number 2 for the Chargers, bro. Right? We get rid of Mike Williams. Mike Williams injury prone. He hasn't played consistently. He has played 10 games the last 2 seasons. It's terrible. So we're gonna tank tonight, bro. We're gonna put up a generation tank job. That's why Keenan Allen did not play tonight. That's the reason why players.
Oh, Keenan Allen not play tonight?
Nah,
nope.
He's not.
He's out.
I'm going to Raiders.
So we
I'm going Raiders too.
So we want that top 5 pick, bro, and Marvin Harrison.
Marvin Harrison go number 2. Move. Like, you don't got the number 2 pick. You ain't getting him.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. The Patriots got the second pick. They're getting Drake May. He's going number 3 though. He's going number 3.
You delusional, bro.
Well, if Bill Belichick goes, they might get Daniels because now he ain't there. They pick a black quarterback.
Marvin Harrison.
Regardless, at least 2 quarterbacks are going before Marvin Harrison.
Heard the news. Ohio State's offering $20 to $25 million for Harrison to stay.
What that's supposed to mean?
Stupid if he stayed.
He's stupid if he stayed. You tell me
he's gonna be stupid for getting $20 million in 1 year, then going to the NFL and getting on a 4-year contract.
Yeah, he would be. You
be in the NFL.
He would be.
You stupid.
First and foremost,
you could get paid more than that, bro.
His father is a first ballot Hall of Famer. He don't need no goddamn money. That's for one. If he gets hurt next year, we're gonna be looking at it and say that was the dumbest decision you ever made. Take your ass to the NFL and play for the NFL, my boy. You'll get that same money in endorsements in the NFL. Do not go back to college to a team that might not even make it to the goddamn Final Four again. Do not do that to yourself, Marvin Harrison. Take your ass to the NFL and be what you deserve to be. Be another great and be the first father-son duo ever to be in the NFL at receiver. Do that.
The crazy thing is
NIL money is different, though.
Oh, Randall, my bad. Chris Olave is at 918 yards.
Okay, 60 more receiving yards with a better quarterback.
He's getting 1,000. I think he's getting over 1,000 yards.
So is Garrett Wilson. But it's crazy thing with Marvin Harrison though, because they asked him.
We off, ain't we? And we not live no more, Bama?
No, we still live.
A little bit. Just go ahead and get this pick off.
Yeah, last thing. Marvin Harrison Jr. said the only reason why he's gonna stay back is so he can beat Michigan. That dude straight up is capping, bro. Yeah, that is a big cap. So
if he stays, he's an idiot. I don't care what nobody say. Like, bro, go to the NFL, bro. Don't do that to yourself.
All good, man. That's been another episode, y'all. Hold on, that's my dog, real quick. Let me put my dog up. Zay, bro, you came in at the end, bro, but you know I gotta always give you that love every time you my dog. This my brother, bro. Even though he's a Georgia fan, y'all, bro, it's still all love, man. You hear it? It's still all love, dog.
Boy, we work at a car wash? Damn.
I'm at the
He's taking a shower.
I'm in the warehouse. What the What? I'm in the warehouse. Appreciate it, Obama. Shit, I ain't know y'all was done.
Yeah, bro. But shit, that's been another episode, y'all. We out.
All right, my nigga.